the same amount.
Yeah.
It's just hard to get everybody involved in a shorter.
Oh, he is live.
Is that Mr. Some Call Me Johnny from Brainscratch comms?
Yes.
I don't buy that. Nobody watches Brainscratch comms.
Not even me.
The hell is Brainscratch comms?
Are you people?
You know that asshole Ted who did that terrible Ace Attorney review on Game Explain?
Yeah.
Oh God, that's why we fired.
That's
him.
his channel.
No, I thought it was because of that terrible Mystery Dungeon review.
Okay.
You want to know?
Yeah, I kept
Not
trying
that
to get
I'm petty or anything, but you want to know what my favorite thing about that whole thing was? Was that everybody then went on to hate that Mystery Dungeon game after I reviewed it and said it was
good.
bad.
It's not that
Yeah.
good.
Apparently, no game audio says Tay the Neon Neko.
Uh-oh.
Can you imagine doing a review for Game Explain? As if. What a bunch of nerds.
My review for Game
Oh yeah,
Explain.
Yakuza
Game
7
is
coming up.
okay.
Yeah, it is. I'm excited for that game.
I'm gonna be right back.
Looks pretty. It looks pretty crazy. So.
Yeah.
Prototype Gear. He reviewed Super Mystery Dungeon.
That is the one everyone went on.
Oh yeah. Was that's the most recent one, right?
I think before the remake.
Yeah, the Super came out in like 2015, I think.
Okay. Yeah. Because I know there was that other 3DS one that people were like okay on. I think.
To Infinity.
Yeah. Was that that one?
I'm not sure. I know the Explorers of the Sky is one. People always like, they'll love this one. And people say that about the first game, and I beat the first, the remake, and I'm like, it's fine. It's just Mystery Dungeons aren't my thing. And the story was, I could see how they would totally get people in like, at a certain age group. It's like, oh my gosh, this is amazing for a Pokemon game. Which it deals with stuff you wouldn't expect, but
yeah. When I was like 12 or 13 and I played that game, going through it again, I was like, not as good as I remember it. Still like it, but
which one?
The remake, I think.
Oh, the remake of the first one, yeah.
Oh,
I really love Explorers of the Sky and like those three games. I absolutely love.
That's the one everybody says.
Yes, that's the one.
That ending always brings me to tears, like legit bawling.
I know when I was younger, like the ending to Red Rescue Team did hit. Like a lot of Red Rescue Team really did hit because it's all simple, but like, damn, I don't know. Like you said, Derrick, like to a kid mind. Yeah, exactly. It's like when you do more than the bare minimum with like collect them and badges and that's it. You get some magical things sometimes.
Yeah.
I know some people said in the chat. Some people said they liked Super Mystery Dungeon, but then they said that Gates is hot garbage.
Oh, maybe it's backwards then.
Yeah, I always remember it's the one with the least imaginative name that people like, and I always want to think it'd be the other way. Like, oh, it's Super Mystery Dungeon. That must be the one they phoned in, but no.
Yeah. Just like Super Paper Mario is the one with the best story.
It's okay. So Super Paper Mario, it's weird because I do think it has the best story. I wouldn't necessarily say it has the best writing. Because
I agree with you.
I agree. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I honestly, I know you don't play them, Ted, but the best writing, I think, really does come from the newer games.
I think Origami especially.
Okay.
I know you have no incentive to play them, and I'm not going to tell you to play them, but
It's
the
Paper
writing
Mario
is
time.
really
I think
solid.
it's mostly, for me, it's just a style thing where it seems like the sense of humor leans more towards the very exaggerated Mario and Luigi style versus the more slightly subdued Paper Mario style. Not that Paper Mario doesn't have ridiculous shit, because it does. Like, one of the entryway to the first boss has you do a quiz show out of nowhere and shit like that. So there's, but
yeah, and that's the worst part of Origami King is the quiz section.
there's of course there's a quiz.
Yeah,
Did they title it properly this time?
Shy Guy Santa Claus is the name.
Because that would be because it's the 6th game, so it would be the 70th annual quiz, whatever. Did they properly name it this time?
I don't remember.
I don't think there was a date for it.
I don't think there was. Yeah, I don't think there was an annual.
I think it's more like a television like showcase.
Because they did that. That was one of my favorite little running gags in 1, 2, and 3.
yeah.
It was the 64th because Nintendo 64, and then for Paper Mario 2, it's the 65th, and it's like, oh, see, they did the thing.
Yeah.
And then, but
That, no, it didn't give you a touch.
Oh,
But then at the same time, most of the writing team is got, like most of the team that worked on the original games is just gone now.
yeah, no, they're not going to be the same games, which is
Yeah.
I'm gonna jump in that we've got two pretty big new donations. 125 from Calico Plus. Wow, over 25k. As Mickey Mouse from the Crash Bandicoot would say, "Mommy Mia." Proud of you guys. Put this toward the Switch. And
Thank you, Cal.
yeah, and Silver Stirring, $100. Good evening, FTCR. All during the event, I've been having Brisbane donate, but I wanted to pop in one final time. This event has been absolutely amazing. I'm happy to have gotten to enjoy as much as I have and donate along the way, despite the occasional hiccup or two. I hope everyone involved keeps up the amazing work and stays safe. My best friend and I will keep watching till the end of tonight. And that means we're at 25,810, so less than $200 away.
Oh yeah, there was also a donation
Yeah.
during All Stars.
Yeah, I was about to go to that.
Okay.
Yeah, there was a one that we skipped because they wanted to wait for you to come in. Tempest Mask 1000. It's a pretty long one, so I'm just gonna go through it really fast. I feel like my words of encouragement and wisdom were well used enough for yesterday's $5. With that in mind, let's make this the ultimate donation message. I do believe that I contributed $11.12 so far, so that means my next donation allows me to get into a $15 raffle. If not, that's fine, Dandy. Yeah, I would say because of how confused your donations were at this point, I'd say no, it
It's
wouldn't
tough to
count.
track going back and forth between them.
Yeah. That said, I know I've been asking this. I have a few things I'd like to hear from you guys. First off, I'd like to ask. Oh, sorry, hold on. This is my Smoothies, but can I ask Smoothies to shout "blows up" and then have Johnny shout "nuclear" as brought up in my last donation request? Second is a toss-up between harking back to 06, where someone says, "Now we're in the Windows background," followed by quoting, "Time to put you in the recycling bin," and then. Yeah, there's just a bunch of other stuff. Let me just jump back. Thank you so much, guys. Maybe we'll meet someday when things finally open up, but for now, you all rock. Let's hope for some more charity shenanigans soon. I'll see you on the flip side. Sincerely, Steve. Yeah, it was just that was just like a lot of like little like request things, so figure that out much later.
Is Steven in the call
Take
still?
you right back.
Yeah, he went back. So I'll have him figure that because it's a lot of stuff of him just quoting. And then also quickly, $5 from I am the PKM master. Hey Johnny, how was the prog in T? Yes, I saw what you were doing.
It was a waste of time.
Frog and what?
Did it not go well, or?
It's the ultimate raid in Final Fantasy 14.
Oh, so that was the big boy one.
Yeah. That is basically the hardest content available in 14 right now.
Dang.
Gotcha.
If it's any help, we didn't talk about peanut butter since you left.
It's fine.
For your sake, Johnny, I'm so glad that this was not 100%. Like 100% wasn't reached before this.
No, if it was, I would have taken the necessary measures for it. But no, today's just been a mess. So
It's fine. Doing good work.
yeah, I do agree with you. I want to come back for a reason. But yeah, I just want to wrap the game up.
It's okay, Johnny. I will ship you some peanut butter soon.
Yes, I got the screw attack earlier, so I need to head
If
back.
it's not sealed, don't use it.
No, man, that's like the best way to get peanut butter. If that thing is sealed, when you open it up, it's just like, ah, hell yeah, buddy, fresh jar of peanut butter.
It's like a nice surprise.
Is anyone else close, or am I just the weirdo?
Who put mayonnaise in my peanut butter?
You like mayonnaise? I like mayonnaise.
No, I like mayonnaise.
On my
I don't
peanut
like
butter?
I'm not in peanut butter. God, no.
Oh god.
You freak. Oh gosh.
Ebeck says it's okay, Johnny. You at least have all your toes still.
It's fine.
Wait,
Look, we went some weird places at the ending of Prime 2 before.
You went away for a little bit, and I forgot all of that, and I feel like
Yeah,
I'm just waking up and being drunk and being like, what the fuck?
What did we
Why
say?
are my feet covered in peanut butter?
Wake up next to Hank Hill and you're like, what the fuck?
Well,
So did
the
you
wardens.
Also, to let people know, we're at exactly $185 away.
Amazing.
From what? From
20,
26?
26K, and unlocking the Act 2 clip of Derrick's Metroid movie.
Ooh.
Good stuff.
No, Lucid Gamer, it's not on your end. The game does buffer when I'm going into the map. Only when I'm going into the map, though. It's fine. It's just a thing of Dolphin.
I know. I said you went to some weird places when you had that before you played the first game.
It got weirder.
Look, I can do without the blackouts. Because I fear for Samus's health. Problem is that I completely fucking blanked on where you need to go after you get screw attack.
Do you want us to look it up for you?
Yeah, if you don't mind, thank you.
The grand total of Platformania was just about either exactly or just under 25K, considering some circumstances. But now, yeah, we've officially far surpassed Platformania.
This is the best Fund the Charity Room event in terms of money raised ever.
However, it is far behind License to Chill in Captain Crunch video games. So
That's
is it
true.
really, did we really do a better job in the grand scheme of things?
Yeah, we might have to really hash things out next year. I think we failed.
Yeah.
You know what? About 60,000 would be good for next year for gold.
It's okay, we'll do the M&M kart
So the
racing
only
game
time for meaning in
instead.
Sanctuary is to collect the final temple key. You've seen this key sitting inside an enclosed cage in the aerial training site, but to reach it, you'll have to come to it at it from a different direction. In fact, you'll need to return to the main research once more. Go through the dark portal there, then jump onto the platform, ringing the central shaft. You raised this platform the last time you were here. Get rid of any inklets in your way, and walk around the platform until you see another ledge on the wall that you can jump to. Just clicking, Johnny, because I've not played Prime 2 in years.
I heard main research and I was just there.
Okay, yeah. So go to main. Once you're in main research, go through the dark portal.
Okay. All right, then I have to go back.
So Steven, somebody had a donation. They wanted you to say, blows up.
Yeah, there was a guy that put in a bunch of like requests for people to say things. So I wanted you to go over it so you can kind of like weed it out and see what's best to do.
So Amy's here right now, and she is very proud of her kitties, and they're meowing. So you might be hearing a cat meowing through my mic.
Purring.
I thought you said kidneys. And so she's very proud of her
Proud of my
kidneys.
kidneys.
She is very proud.
I take care of these very well.
Yeah, if your kidneys are really loud, probably drink more water.
John,
Double work, right?
yeah, John has 2 kitties.
Well, I have a cat. Chico's been given away.
Oh yeah, because
Oh, okay.
Celine's
Oh,
not a
really?
kitty anymore because she's a big
She's
girl.
she'll be 3 next year.
Oh, how is she that old already? She's gonna be 3 next year. Celine. Dang.
Chico seemed like a cool cat, I thought.
He seemed pretty chill.
Yeah, Chico's a great cat, but he
might
couldn't stay though. That's the
splurge.
thing.
Yeah.
Damn, girl, you got some nice kidneys.
Why do you think I got with her?
Oh,
You take
We are
Damn
over.
girl,
that
do you
Now,
have? Damn girl, your kidneys are fine because you filter out all
Oh!
that bad stuff.
Yeah, we are over $26,000, guys.
Oh, we
Yo!
just
Daniel
Dang.
again.
The kidneys.
So we have a $200 donation from Daniel Risotsko. Holy crap, you know, I'm convinced that everyone deliberately waited until after the Prime 200% incentive lapsed to go easy on Johnny, because I'm gone for 1 day and everyone puts in more money in that time than I've given throughout this whole event. Well then, fuck it, let's go for that second Metroid movie teaser. Please put this toward 5 entries towards each raffle. And I'd like to make a request. I know we already did it yesterday, but can we put T-Pose Ridley next to the amiibo on the stream?
I'll get you the photo.
We need a reminder that the Ridley amiibo is part of the prize bundle, even though the event is almost over, and it's kind of fitting considering that Ridley doesn't even appear in Prime 2.
which is weird because he always appears.
All right, let me find
Tipo
the image for you.
Ridley stays during sex.
You're gonna have to like just kind of erase the other part, but there you go. There's a T-posing in Discord.
Congratulations on the dark key, John.
That was not the last.
Is that the last one?
No, that wasn't.
Steven, is that you who just
Yeah,
updated?
I just put it.
Oh, you just put him. Did you put? There's a couple other people you might have missed.
I got the ones that we read before.
I go to Calco Plus and you didn't put his in.
Oop, did I? Oh, I didn't read Calco. That's right. Yeah.
What is wrong with the screen? I feel like there's something like popping in or out.
Oh, that's just John's video. It does weird stuff from time to time.
I feel like another entity from another universe is trying to peek in.
It's me.
How's it going?
Who's me?
Hi, Steven.
That was only the first key. I only got one key.
Know this time when you guys plan to show Act 2. That way I don't get into some weird stuff.
Yeah,
It's okay. I emptied my GIF jar out. Don't worry.
You mean your gift jar, right? Where you keep your gifts?
Ted?
Yeah.
No.
Right now.
I put Calco in.
So am I supposed to say blows up like in a specific voice or?
No, I
Like
think
in Sonic Adventure 2.
KH Toll says the first key is in the culling chamber, John.
In the dark area.
I guess.
Yeah, so I think all the keys are in dark ether. So, wait, calling chamber. First key is in calling
Yeah.
chamber.
I was gonna suggest, do we want to do like at midnight we'll reveal the next part of Metroid since we're already past 26. That way John can get some more progress done
Yeah,
before.
get him, get some progress. So I will tweet that out to say that.
Because I feel like midnight's a good time to do it. It sounds like a good even number.
as long as no one does any donations for more sex scenes.
Yeah, no, we will wait until after.
27,000. Then we can show
Chat.
both in a row.
$1,000. Let's go.
Yeah, how's it going, Princess? Oh.
Okay, you guys joke about this, but I want some peanut butter sandwiches now.
Yeah, I literally had to go get some after that talk. I was like, that's disgusting, but I want some.
I hate
You know what?
myself,
I'm gonna get me
but
some
it's so
Peter
good.
Pan peanut butter.
What?
I
You
forgot
never
that was a
heard of that
brand.
You forgot about that brand?
Oh,
I prefer Jif, but or GIF or I prefer Jif.
Oh, Ted.
Free.
Fucking peanut butter scrubs, man.
I know, what's the best peanut butter in your opinion, huh?
Peanut butter should only have 2 ingredients, bitch. Peanuts and salt.
Salt and butter. Oh,
Peanuts.
Peanuts and butter.
Peanuts and
That's
butter.
fucking disgusting. But
I
nah,
like it.
man.
I
Like,
like my butter
if-
with peanuts in it.
full of like cane syrup and corn syrup or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like how Nutella, they marketed themselves as a healthier alternative to peanut butter, but it's so much worse for you than peanut butter.
Peanut butter is extremely healthy for you, though. It's
Yeah,
got like
yeah.
protein and shit.
But you know how easy it is to fool people.
Oh yeah, that's right. Did you know that smoking companies tried to advertise that smoking was actually healthy for you for like years?
Shit.
Oh
Coke
yeah,
has
that's,
been,
that's what
Coke,
Fred Flintstone said.
it just came out recently that Coke has been paying scientists to try and downplay the impact of sugary drinks on health.
great.
Again, that's like the second time they've done that.
I
we know
thought
of.
that, but I thought that everybody already knew that soda was terrible for you.
Yeah,
Like-
but they're downplaying how bad it is for you.
Like it's literally just sugar that you're.
You can use
consuming.
Pepsi as Drano, and it works.
Oh god, don't say that. I drank
You
Pepsi
can.
earlier today.
Hey,
Well,
that's
now
a
you're-
great
now you're
way to
being
save
drained.
money on drain clean.
Yeah, yeah. Just buy a 12-pack of Pepsi and dump it all down your drain and kill the fish at the other side of the water cycle.
like giving up soda, it's kind of hard to do. But
Yeah.
you just drink diet. It's like a way better alternative.
Yeah, like it's still not great for you because of how acidic it is, but like it's not sugar. It's fake
Exactly.
sugar that doesn't trigger your body's insulin reaction.
Wait,
I,
what do you drink?
I was able to cut
What,
out
in-
soda completely.
what
Like,
instead of soda?
I said
di-
instead of soda, drink diet.
Like start
Oh,
with
okay.
diet and work your way out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I've been trying to do, or at least anytime I've been able to kick it for a bit. I lean from like diet or the zero kind to like the fucking flavor water packs and then water. Like I just kind of work through it.
Yeah, that's what I've been. Because I fall back into soda every now and then, and I still have some every occasionally, but
Like
I'm
Pip.
trying to cut back. Yeah, like Mr. Pibb, which I can't have because it's fucking. I want Mr. Pibb, damn it.
You don't
20
wanna go
games
for the
got
guy with the doctorate? What the heck's wrong with you?
What was that?
Why don't you go for the guy with the doctorate instead of the like?
Because he's a doctor. He's uppity. Mr. Pibb is the kind of drink you'd have a beer with. He's a working class drink.
But you have
hang
him
out
here
with
with
Pip.
Dr. Pepper because Dr. Pepper is not that good.
What does Dr. Pepper have
Okay.
his doctorate in? Huh?
I used to really like Dr. Pepper, and now that I've gone away from
I've
soda,
been
and a
Dr.
little bit
Pepper
of-
is the one drink that I've been betrayed by the most out of all the sodas.
Yeah.
Betrayed.
How many
Excuse
times have I
me.
ordered a drink and some dipshit put Dr. Pepper in my cup
Oh,
instead
okay.
of Coke?
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I thought it was like Dr.
That's
Pepper
not
killed my family.
The employee's fault. That is Dr. Pepper's fault. Specifically.
Yeah, that's my wife.
Dr. Pepper fucked my wife.
God damn it. Mr. Pig,
We've come full
help me
circle.
Dr. Pepper, why?
My wife was in bed with a doctor.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm drinking the doctor right now. Huh?
Oh, Dr. Pepper, you make me feel so bubbly. Ooh.
Oh,
23.
Dr. Pepper, you're so good.
Somebody asked if Dr. Pepper, or if Mr. Pibb is discount Dr. Pepper. It was Coke responding to Dr. Pepper. It's a Coke-owned brand.
yeah.
I
Um,
thought.
Kind
but
of
then-
like how Surge was a response to
Yes.
Mountain Dew.
And so what happened was they eventually got the distribution rights to Coke in America, or to Dr. Pepper in America, so they stopped selling Mr. Pibb in most areas. It's sort of like how Tab was one of the first diet sodas, and then they just had Diet Coke, and they were like, "Oh, we have that now.
Well,
Fuck Tab."
fuck. What do we do now? I'm ruined.
And so Tab still exists solely for older people that liked Tab in the 70s.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Y'all
This is why I
remember,
prefer Sprite.
y'all remember Vault?
Oh God, Volt. I used to
I
drink
was
a lot
in
of Volt. Yeah.
God,
my-
how,
my
how, can,
friends-
how can your body absorb all that Volt drink? Just like drinks, man. It's like how?
That full drink.
So to jump back to Dr. Pepper, all I'm going to say is that Dr. Pepper doesn't have a Doom clone like Mr. Pibb does.
It's true. Google it.
We got another $25 from Sean Not Sean. All right, that's it. This is absolutely definitely my last donation for the final time.
You have a problem.
Yeah, okay, buddy.
I say this the 4th time in the past 12 hours. Lol. Anyway, I'm glad all this is doing well. Y'all should be super proud of all that you have accomplished in less than 2 weeks of streaming. Although really, it's you guys are the ones that accomplished everything. You put all this money toward, so it's like you guys, you should be thanking yourselves.
Yeah,
Also, that movie clip was so good that Sakamoto would say it's not canon. Please put this towards y'all rock.
Yeah, I did
That was
picture-
the first key. What was the second key?
The second key?
Yeah, I have the first and the third. I do not have the second. There's also a power bomb door I did not go through yet, though. So that might be it. Yeah, let's try it. Let's go over there.
KHTOLE says, I forget the room name. But the second key is in the Dark Dynamo room, upper level, the room with the purple ball in the corner. If that helps.
Dark Dynamo?
Yeah.
I think if just giving a room will be enough.
Yeah, because then I can get there myself.
Hang on, I'll just Google it.
Hive Dynamo?
That might be
Maybe. That
Where
could be it.
are
the upper room in Hive Dynamo, probably.
That was actually a very controversial decision of mine to have Ridley talk when I was in the planning stages for it. I sent She Says my script for Metroid, and he hated the fact that Ridley talked, which is fair.
He has
I mean,
to
I
talk, though,
I
that's
do
the
not
thing.
expect everybody to enjoy that decision, but Ridley is portrayed as smart, thinking.
Yeah.
I don't want to just be big scary monster roar.
Yeah, you can't be intelligent.
Yeah, that's something that's very told and not shown in the Metroid games. Like, cause all the log entries and guidebooks and whatever, like Ridley is a cold, calculating killer, and then in the games where you see him, he's more like ha 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 ha, ha tail go brr. So having him talk, I think, is the right move.
Especially because it's hard to do a Metroid story without having like a proper talking villain of some sort. Like you can do it, but it's hard to make a movie concept that's all based on that isolation. So you kind of have to have some plot push somewhere.
Yeah,
Have you seen Sad Ridley's face?
Why was he sad in the context of the manga?
Because he found the young Samus just like walking around. I was like, oh, you don't have your family with you. That's sad.
Oh, he was toying with her. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the one where
Yeah.
Samus like works with the space pirates for a bit or something.
She does it unknowingly because she's like, ah ha ha, big space dinosaurs, really fun to play with. Nothing's bad with yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I pulled some names from the manga, but I did not. And some like the basic like research origins of her parents, as you saw from I saw from my initial preview last September. But that's about it. I went kind of original otherwise because I was just like, okay, how do we make these elements sort of work together?
Yeah.
And it just seemed like the best idea with what I went with. And it might not be, at least in my case, how I wanted to write it. Yeah. At the end of the day, let's not kid ourselves. I'm writing fan fiction.
Yes.
I just have more production value than some. So, yeah.
Okay. All 3 keys are gotten. Now we can go fight Quadraxis.
I'm going to kill Quadraxis.
Yeah.
Fucking Jack and Daxter.
Quadraxis, I'm coming for you.
Oh yeah.
Remind me not to piss you off.
So we have a couple more donations here. We have $50 from Benjamin Woodring, who says, feels weird to be on this side of the station. Help, I'm trapped.
How's it going, Ben?
Juan, who says, hey everyone, this is my last donation. I mean this, guys. This has been a wonderful event. This is coming from someone who keeps watching these charity streams since the Nintendo-thon 5 years ago. Wow. Thanks to the Rumble Coupons in the chat for making this event a big success. My final question for everyone, and please be 100% honest with this. Do you think Shantae deserves to be playable in Smash? Yes or no? Also,
Yes.
play Astral Chain, you fucking cowards. Thank you.
It's on my list, and yes, because I think she has that love in Japan as well as in the States. I think that makes her a stronger choice as the indie rep for Smash.
Yeah, I have to agree.
In terms of like deserve, sure. Although every time I hear one of you people say this is my last donation, I just have the giant doubt from LA Noir.
I have the SpongeBob "You like Krabby Patties, don't you Squidward" face in my mind.
You like Krabby Patties, don't you?
That's not your last donation, isn't Squidward?
Yeah, Squidward. Yeah, Squidward.
Actually, yeah, but that's Ben. He's the one that helps me with the Extra Life 24-hour charity marathons. He's
Oh, the radio dude Ben?
yeah, he's the radio dude, Radio Ben, basically. He's a phenomenal dude. Always a great asset in helping with the Extra Life stuff, and we're getting ready to plan for the next one. So stay tuned.
Yeah, 'cause this past year was what, Donkey Konga?
Last year was Donkey Konga, yeah. Which the highlights video for that is almost ready.
Nice.
So that should be going up soon.
Oh yeah, we should also mention for people watching this live on Twitch, we are planning on doing a highlights reel for Subpar Smash Brothers as well.
Oh, okay.
So if you don't want to watch all however many hours of streaming we did, you can just watch it on highlights, I guess.
Later on, like sometime later, probably like early next week on Twitter, I'm gonna post up a thing saying, everybody tell me what your highlights are, and then just gonna have it like be spread as far as I can, just to get as many highlights as possible, and then I'll add
I
them.
want that highlight of me just exploding to dark comedy, bro.
Yeah, I'll glue. I'm taking what I'm doing is I'm looking at everything that's been clipped, and I'm using that as inspiration for like what are people's favorite moments, because I know that one was definitely one of the ones that were clipped.
So everybody watching, make sure to clip a bunch of stuff so we can make a highlight video.
And also, please title it so that we know it's actually a clip and not somebody accidentally pressing the clip button.
Well, I think what I'm probably gonna end up doing is just downloading every clip in general, then just looking through it, and then because I'm not actually gonna use the clip itself, because it's like usually the 15 to 30 second isn't good enough for a video, but I'm going to use it as okay. This moment is what people want. So yeah, just clip as much as you want, and then
before you realized there was no music.
yes, that's going to be on there. It's me being an ass. Music.
I fear for the big head part.
That'll be on it.
That's so bad.
Put in all of Mario Party 6.
I'm glad I missed watching that.
How did Mario Party 6 win?
They were drunk.
That sounds about right. God, I don't remember this thing at all. I played Metroid Prime 2 once, and I think it's like on the GameCube and never again.
Quadrax is probably the best boss fight in the game, though.
I saw hype in the chat.
Yeah. This is a very cool boss.
Quad axis?
Quadrax.
There's usually only 3 axes. What?
Well, allow me to cite.
Now there's 4 of them now.
The 4th axis is in our hearts the whole time.
Is that some Kingdom Hearts bullshit?
Probably.
Okay, that's fine.
Kingdom Hearts is Metroid.
Kingdom Hearts is bullshit.
I mean, that's not accurate yet. I say that as a fan. You gotta admit when you're what you love is, you know, kind of dumb, but you love it anyway because it's dumb.
Yeah.
But Sonic? Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say, there's a lot of Sonic fans in here.
I only watched played Sonic once.
You're still safe, good.
Reminded of the Diggernaut from Samus Returns.
Yeah, but this guy's not an asshole.
Oh, Diggernaut took me a while.
This kind of reminds me of Tails' last fight in SA1.
I was gonna say it might be like this fight kind of.
Get a load of this. Get a load.
Get a loader, get a loader, get a loader.
It looks like a robot.
Give up.
Steven, maybe you also remember it. Maybe you also remember it because this boss didn't run away from you.
Oh yeah, while I was doing a practice run of Tails' story for our SA1 race, this boss, not this boss, but the Egg Walker, yeah, Quadraxis just kept running away from me. It was so weird. Yeah, the Egg Walker just like kept running away from me and flipped through the buildings and it just went by.
That's the start of a creepypasta.
And it kept doing it over and over. I don't know why.
It was every time you flew up in the air.
Yeah.
I win. He's too scared to fight me.
Oh shit, it's dead. No, I'm ready.
I can't think of another game like SA1 that just breaks in different ways almost every time you play it, and I adore that about that game.
Well, it depends how many times it's been ported.
Also, Steven, go to the donations and look at Tempest Mask 1000 because he put in a bunch of requests from people, but I don't think we should do all of them. So I wanted you to just look over it and see what would be best to do.
All right, I'll take my pants off.
The game volume is apparently a little bit loud now.
What? I literally didn't change anything at all. I did not touch
Probably
it.
just
a loud fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's already been said?
Oh, nothing has been said in that comment.
We were waiting for you to get back.
Johnny, as I was looking for that, do you actually do you have a moment of invincibility when you switch the ball?
No, you can get hurt.
Oh, you still can get hurt?
Yeah. It's that Quadrax in the beginning is really generous with pickups. So I'm likely picking up shit. That's why I was like, I'm not taking much damage.
Yeah, because that's like wondering, like, how are you, like, already, like, kind of, just like,
Alright, so here we go. What's up?
Hold on. So yeah, I just checked the game audio. It is for some reason like it's drowning the code comes out. Chat said.
Give me a second. Alright.
Yeah. Might just be this happening. Right when you were about to start, so you can actually.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
you go. How does that
Sounds like
sound?
the audio is blowing on me.
That's really weird why the audio blew up like that.
That should be good. It sounds better to me. I don't know why that would do that.
It's probably my single most favorite part about technology is that you give it an input, it gives you an output. You give it the same input, different output.
Completely changes.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Thanks, technology.
I wonder what Samus's face is like whenever she's like scanning something. It's just like, all right, I'm gonna look at you, look at you, look at you, and then it's like, and the guy's just like, why aren't you attacking? Or are you just staring at me?
It's probably loading like the like you know the Windows loading screen where like you see the bar going up and then it gets stuck at like 94% for an hour. That's probably what's going through Samus's head.
I'm thinking ahead.
Everybody's saying it's much better. So that's
Yeah.
good.
I don't know why the audio suddenly got really loud.
Very odd.
I won't do it again.
Wait, so it's actually a jellyfish?
Yes.
So in reality, John is just jellyfishing.
I love the echo visor effect. I doesn't seem like I don't remember it being great for gameplay if I got to it. I don't remember that I did or not, but it doesn't look good for gameplay. But I love how like, I just love that filter.
Go ahead and shoot this thing.
What do you need to use the echo visor for?
Do you need to use the echo visor to destroy those?
I need to use the echo visor for the antenna and then the things on it. Oh, right. It's also sending to these assholes.
So Steven, if you want to do those the two readouts,
So I'm doing two.
whichever ones you're doing.
I don't know, but he says specifically for some people to say a certain thing. He says smoothies to say, blows up.
And then he wants Johnny to say nuclear.
Nuclear?
It's nuclear.
Oh, it's
There you go.
nuclear. See, I don't know. Like, do you want me to say it in a specific way? Like,
All he says is just shout.
shout it. Like, nuclear. Like, nuclear! Basically like that.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
I assume so.
I'm assuming it's a reference, but I don't.
Just
I
hit
don't
the fucking line.
remember.
I'm nuclear.
We do have two more donations.
Just read it like I wrote it.
We have $15 from Atreides42. Hey guys, I unfortunately missed out most of the event due to my work schedule, but I still appreciate all the hard work you do coordinating these charity streams. Please put this towards the Amiibo raffle and keep being awesome. Thank you very much. And keep in mind, we're going to have the VODs on YouTube relatively promptly.
Maybe. We'll see.
As
More
promptly as
promptly than
FTCR
usual.
is. Yeah.
If not by the end of this month, then the beginning of next month.
They'll be there at some point this year. And then we have $5 from Godzilla. My final donation, I still don't believe you. Sorry for missing most of the Prime 2 run, mostly because I was disappointed that we didn't hit 25k yesterday, so Johnny's not 100%ing items. Also, what are your thoughts on my theory that next year for the Metroid 35th anniversary, we'll get Metroid 5 from Mercury Stream, and Prime 4 for 2022 with Prime 1's 20th anniversary.
We were talking about this earlier in the stream, actually.
There have been enough rumors of a Metroid 5 that I would not be surprised
Yeah.
by it.
Metroid
I mean,
Dread.
Samus Returns hints at a Metroid 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's probably an inevitability, excuse me, but it's also they're moving from 3DS development to Switch, so they have to like
Right.
up all of their production values from
Basically.
a relatively smallish studio now because they're not as big as they used to be.
Have they done anything since Metroid Samus Returns?
No, but they dropped down from They were Lords of Shadow, right?
Yes, they were Lords
Yes,
of
so
Shadow.
they dropped. I think their team size shrunk down from since then.
I know there was a lot of issues that happened with Lords of Shadow 2, like they're not happy with the final product, but honestly, I really enjoyed that game.
I know people just knock it for being God of War, but like
It's, I mean, I really, like, I had a soft spot for the original Lords of Shadow and how just overwrought everything is, but, and yeah, it's kind of God of War and whatnot, but the original Lords of Shadow was trying to be just everything. It was trying to be platformer. It was trying to be a little bit of Metroidvania, even though it was level based. It was trying to do Shadow of the Colossus and all that. Lords of Shadow 2 is much more focused, and it's sort of like it's more of a Metroidvania with big 3D open space and much better combat. It's really good. Probably one of the best death fights in the entire series.
I've always wanted to sit down and play them just to see what they're like, but I'm still trying to get through like proper Castlevania first. But that direction issue sounds a lot like Darksiders, because Darksiders has never had direction, and that's kind of the series gimmick now, is that it's the most derivative series in the gaming world.
Yeah. I mean, I enjoyed the first Darksiders. I couldn't get as into Darksiders 2.
I like 2 more than 1,
Where's
but
the
2
boss?
also has like 2 has like a bunch of those like little smaller mini dungeons that don't really have any game direction to them, like differently from like the game direction of the proper game itself. Then 3 went Dark Souls, which actually kind of worked.
And then they have that Diablo.
The Diablo. Yep. Yeah. It's fascinating, and now I'm sure we're gonna get a Darksiders 4 Horsemen sooner than later, given THQ's. That's one of the THQ's Nordic's bigger franchises still.
Yeah.
Which I'm glad it does well, because like we need more Zeldas in the world.
True enough.
I think people will definitely also want a old style Zelda when new Zelda is going to be probably more
Yeah.
Breath of the Wild style. if
I
anything.
just want them to do more stuff like they did with the new with the remake of Link's Awakening. Like build like your own sort of like little dungeons for the game. Like hey, like do that.
Oh, by the way, because they built that engine for Link's Awakening, I can definitely see some more other Game Boy games being remade.
Yeah,
Because the
especially
engine's
since
done.
I would love to see them do the Oracle games. Yeah, it's just one game.
I can
Ideally.
almost guarantee those are going to come out because they put a lot of money into making an engine and assets.
Yeah.
So they can just reuse them shits. You know?
And it would be less work than Grezzo going back and remastering Ocarina and Majora.
Yep.
So yeah, very much so. And I could even see him doing like
Grezzo who
another.
did the Link's Awakening remake?
Yeah,
Hey. I
Yeah.
didn't know that. But then again, I kind of skipped through all that text because I read a lot. Sword beams go boom, but you're supposed to be intrigued. You're supposed to read it.
I will say there is one other side to it that I think it's fair from the perspective of the development teams, which is that we did get a bunch of 3D Zeldas in the classic style, and then we also got a bunch of 2D Zeldas in that classic style for so long, even though there were gaps between them, that I can understand from their perspective maybe, hey, we want to keep trying new stuff for a little bit rather than going back to the tried and true 8 dungeon formula, or 8 to 10 dungeon formula, more like it, that the older games all had, because those games kind of did run the mill dry for a little while.
Oh, absolutely.
But I mean, really, just give me Breath of the Wild with like a couple more towns, or like a bigger city infrastructure and regular dungeons, and I'm good. Like, just make the shrines into dungeons, and I'm good.
Yeah, same here. There's a lot of hopes with Breath of the Wild too. I think they almost have more pressure now.
Yeah, honestly, it's going to be tough to live up to it. But at the same time, they have 10 million more fans than any other Zelda ever had. So, as much as we might want to say we want classic Zelda back, there's a reason they're making Breath of the Wild 2 and not a classic Zelda.
Yep.
Or rather,
Okay.
if they're not making one.
I mean, honestly, I feel like they don't need to do one or the other because they're Nintendo and the biggest game company in the world.
Yeah,
And they can have 2 different teams working on Zeldas.
Yeah. And the fact is, like, there were more Zelda games from what was it? Shoot. I used to remember this better. There were more Zeldas in the last 10 years or so, maybe a little more than 10 years now, than there were for the previous 15 years of Zelda's history.
That makes sense, because it took it's weird to think that Ocarina of Time was the 5th game in the series.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah, now that I think about it, that is exactly how it works.
Zelda used to be an event. Like, it used to be like that game came out and it was a thing. But they became so common after a while. Not that it limited each one individually, but just that we both simultaneously hype them up to all hell, and then also we still have so many coming out that it's kind of just on to the next hype rather than kind of being able to sit back and fully appreciate each game, which is why I think we have that whole Zelda cycle of some fans going from liking one game to other fans then being vocally against the game, and that whole vicious cycle of we hate Skyward Sword now, but now Breath of the Wild's out, so we like Skyward Sword.
Like I'm looking that there between 1986 and 2000 there were 6 games.
Yeah, Majora's
And
Mask
then-
would be the last one.
Yeah, and then between 2001 to now 2019, there were
Probably, yeah, I think 14, 15 if you count some. Well, 16 if you count.
yeah
remakes.
about 14-ish games.
Dang.
Yeah. And it's just interesting to look at it from that perspective because like it's just like you can tell it's one of their pillars by how many times they do outsource these games. Like we see Grezzo making Link's Awakening to fill the gap for Breath of the Wild 2. Obviously it's not a 3D Zelda, but
Samus, did you get the light from the temple? Right.
You forgot the.
I forgot the light from the temple. There are 2 Annihilator Beam doors. I confused one for the other.
Oh.
Yeah, I just gotta go back to the room.
Yeah,
It's like
and even
forgetting your
Oh
car
right,
keys.
I'm supposed to get some light.
Light.
For the moth people.
For the. You know, when you say that out loud, I'm actually.
Ted, I just had the same revelation that you did.
Yeah, I.
Oh, Luminoth, like
Well-
moth.
well,
They
no.
look like moth. Oh
What
my
that?
God.
No, that I already got. But the idea of getting light for the moth people.
Yeah, just all of, I knew the moth, but I
Yeah.
did not get Luminoth, but I also did not get. Ugh, oh my god.
theory.
Oh,
Metroid is
oh,
deep.
shit, I'm slow.
but I already
Yeah.
have the sacred light.
That reminds me of the first time I fully grasped Phoenix Down. And I was like, oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Wait,
Yeah,
explain-
that confused
What?
me. It's,
Like I know
down
they're down feathers, but
from a phoenix. What does a phoenix do?
yeah. Oh, bring you back to life. Yeah, I mean, I got that part.
Phoenix rise.
One second. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Can I not go through? This is a one-way exit. What the fuck?
You
Why
gotta
does
go all the way
Metroid have
back.
one ways?
Oh Christ.
Oh man.
Oh,
Oh,
that sucks.
this is a Kirby and the Amazing Mirror thing.
Oh
Oh.
man.
I still gotta get Parsec running and do an actual multiplayer run through that game.
No, don't. Like, listen.
I
I
watched
get.
Runaway guys do that. It seemed like pure chaos.
I bet
Look-
we tried to do it with the Force Swords for the GameCube. Ugh.
It didn't work. No, it ended up not working. There's just too
And-
much latency.
And the worst part is that's probably the most ideal way to play that game because we tried last year to play. We got like four Game Boy Advances, 4 sets of the Link cable thingies. Wow, everything was set up perfectly, and then the problem was that if you move that cord a tiny bit, the whole game starts over.
Oh.
Mm.
So we got maybe partway through the first area, and then we just gave up because we were like, look, if this shit comes to Switch, we'll play it then.
Like
I
honestly,
I mean,
I
Pac,
still love that
Pac-Man
Cyclops moment
versus
with
made it the
Johnny
Switch.
and I.
yeah, you guys, yeah, I forgot you guys did manage to go through like pretty much the whole game, right?
In 2 players. It
remember
was
that.
a little different, but we managed.
Yeah, it was.
We also had to like go against the edge of the screen so we could actually show what was happening on the
God, that was a
GBA.
pain in the
Right,
ass,
yeah.
man.
No, what you got to do is get the Game Boy player on 3 different GameCubes and then hook up each individual Game Boy Advance to
I
Game
wish
Boy
for death.
cable to.
We have a LAN party going on, boys.
Did you also know that the Game Boy player disc for the Game Boy player is now like $100 and something just for the
Really?
disc? Yes,
Yeah.
it's that. Do you still have yours? Because
Yes,
it's
I
worth.
do.
Yeah, well, keep a good eye on
Thankfully,
that
I do.
thing. Because it's
Yeah.
worth
I
a
found
lot.
that at a convention, and it proved useful.
hang on, let me see if I can find it real quick.
I told the story in another stream, but my buddy at one point had he was like, "Oh yeah, I have one of those. You, like, I'll give it to you for like $20." And I was like, "It's worth a lot more, right?" He's like, "It's fine." And so he gave me his whole GameCube. He just wanted to get rid of it. He just gave me his whole GameCube with the Game Boy player attached and everything. But he couldn't find the disc, so I'm glad I didn't pay him full price for it because I then had to spend $70 at the time for the disc.
Ooh, yeah. Like, so Catherine on Sunday played, no, it was Monday, played Kirby Tilt and Tumble on the Game Boy player. She made a point to take the disc out of the GameCube before she started tilting the GameCube as the controller, because that probably would have ruined the disc inside.
No question.
Good idea.
Yeah, or yeah, I was about to say that a game buying like a Game Boy player plus the disc is probably more expensive than just getting a Retron, getting like a Retron 5 that can play Game Boy Advance games.
Yeah.
Which is what I did. Well, yeah, I have my Retron 5, which can play Game Boy Advance games through HDMI right onto the TV.
All right, I found my Game Boy player.
Nice. It even
At the weird thing I made for this thing as a kid. I lost
If you
the
ever,
look
yeah,
at the
if you ever need some money on a rainy day, keep that thing keep that thing nearby.
I love that case you have, Linky.
Thank you.
Mine's just in like a CD case, but that is beautiful. Also, we are getting close to midnight, so
yeah, I'm gonna
John,
get the clip ready. So.
I think we got another donation, by the way.
Yeah, we have $10 from Nosers, who says, time for my obligatory "this is my last donation" comment. One little detail I like about this game is how Samus actually shows the cannon weapons off, rather than flailing the thing around like she touched a hot stove. Thank you, Nosers.
And then, John, when you come back through from the Metroid thing, Linky put the T-posing Ridley in.
Okay, yeah.
yeah.
And what channel?
You're gonna have to
Also-
resize it and reshape it, but yeah.
No, that's fine.
There was a another donation from Vigilant Mike, $15. Says, "Holy cow, you guys are still going! I was watching this game before work. I'm back from work. Dedication." Well, it was a bit of a lull.
Yeah.
We did take a gap in between to play PlayStation All Stars for some reason.
MD Russell, I think it depends on, because I've, at least from what I've heard, my Retron 5 I think is really good. I know there might be like some Retron 5s that you can find that you might end up finding that don't work as well as others. But at least I think it's a really good I think it's a really good deal, because you can get it for like you can probably find it for a decent price, and yeah, you can play NES games, SNES games, Genesis games, Famicom games, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color games. They're all shown in HD. It works really. I think it works really well. The controller that it comes with is pretty bad, but you can plug in NES, SNES, Genesis controllers.
It's Retrons are mainly like a iffy for people that are recording footage more so, because the output isn't always going to be perfect, and usually if you're trying to record footage for something, you want to try and have the best possible capture.
Yeah, I remember Gareth had one, and we had some issues with that now and then. But if you're just trying to play your games, it'll probably do you well.
Yeah, cause like I was surprised, because since it was Retron 5, I'm like, oh, it plays Game Boy Advance games. But then I just like, you know what? Let me see if it plays Game Boy games. I just put it in, and it worked, and I'm like, holy shit, it worked. But then I'm like, of course it would work. But then again, it's not a Retron 5 now. It's more like a Retron 6 or 7.
By the way, that photo I just posted in Juno was legitimately my first time playing Majora's Mask.
Oh, through the promotional disc?
God.
I have that too.
Oh.
I stole it from somebody, I think. I'm pretty sure.
This game is such a Super Mario Galaxy ripoff.
Oh no, it's 2004, so Mad Space.
Mad Space. Oh
Yeah.
man, even this game ripped off Sonic Adventure 2. Wow. Sonic Adventure 2 echoes.
I went to space and left my horse.
Oh, so Ted, this is the game that introduced the dark version of the main character.
Herm.
Where you have to go to a light side and a dark side.
You never cease to surprise me, Orange Bounty Hunter. I thought that
planet you were in exploded in space.
You know what I say?
The baby.
So is Dark Samus just one level away from being the ultimate life form?
Probably.
Is that why her toes are out?
No.
Oh god. We're going back to that.
Okay, I saved the game.
I guess her toes are technically out, since like the
we buried
suit is
this.
her skin. Technically.
So we have that Metroid movie clip.
Well, firstly, really fast, $25. Sean, not Sean. Okay. One last final donation never hurt anybody. In all seriousness, this is my final. Oh, who am I kidding? Please put this towards Switch raffle. I hope to get it as a present for my friend Mohammed. Can't wait for the next movie clip. Let's get it to 30K where we can see the whole movie.
Unfortunately, I cannot show the whole movie because it's not done.
Yeah.
All right, Derrick, you got like a few hours. Let's see if you can finish up that movie by that point.
And then he says, "I hope to make a short fan film for Metroid at some point too."
All right, this
Thank you very much.
this is the teaser for Act 2.
Yep.
Everyone,
Act 2.
silence is golden.
She closes her eyes and breathes in. When she opens them, she's on another planet. Zebus, 6 years ago, flashes across the screen. Grey Voice is saying those exact words as a 14-year-old Samus is training with him. She's wearing the Zero suit, but is only equipped with the paralyzer gun. He explains that firepower is important, but knowing how to fight when you're not the most powerful thing in the room is essential. He snaps his fingers as several mechs head toward her, but she manages to avoid their shots and disable them.
Excellent, Samus. Well done indeed. You have all but mastered the Zero Suit and Paralyzer. Now, let's see how you handle strength. Materialize your power suit.
Samus groans but closes her eyes to focus. The arm cannon forms around her right arm while the suit begins to materialize. But just as it's about to become complete, it phases out completely. Samus collapses to the ground, exhausted.
I'm sorry. It's too much. It's still too much.
Grey Voice pats her shoulder as he sits down next to her. He tells her not to worry, but still she apologizes. He sits silently for a moment, listening to her heavy breathing, before telling a story. The development of the power suit was done by a lone Chozo named Drin. He believed that the key to strength was adaptability, to never shun a new idea and instead find ways to integrate that idea into their lives. Hence the modular nature of the power suit. Even just the arm cannon can be versatile, whether firing concentrated energy blasts or concussive missiles with a twist of the wrist. The power suit itself can be entered like traditional Federation armor, or it can be materialized at a moment's notice, and that's to say nothing of its advanced morph ball and charge beam features. Samus shudders at the mention of the morph ball, making Grey Voice chuckle.
The idea of all this is simply to allow its wearer to take on whatever obstacles lie in their path. But the key to all of it is the mental connection it has to its wearer. It may be bonded to your DNA, but until you accept the past, it will never be yours, not fully.
I do accept the past, though. How could I not when it's all I ever think about? My parents are dead. Ridley killed everyone I ever cared about. And now I'm completely alone.
She pauses and turns away from Grey Voice.
I'm sorry. I know you've all done so much for me. I wouldn't be alive if it weren't for you, but I feel like I need to get out there. How can I protect anyone when I'm stuck on Zebes? Joining the Federation is the only way to make that happen.
Grey Voice pats her shoulder again, comforting her.
I understand. The Federation has its own problems. You're not ready for that world, not yet. Until then, have patience. Now, let's try again.
As Grey Voice talks, the camera pans closer to Samus's eyes as she looks determined and fierce.
I say the Federation having its own problems is probably the biggest fucking understatement of the goddamn century.
I'm sorry for laughing at that last part.
What?
And then the camera went straight to her eyes. She's just like, the fuck you say?
Yeah. This time, it's personal.
Yeah!
Again, Dayumi's amazing at what she does. I almost forgot to unmute myself. She also added in, like I said, she designed a lot of this herself, like Grey Voice's look. I don't even think she looked at the manga. I gave her Chozo designs, like, here you go. And that's what she made. And then, amazingly enough, the most impressive thing there, she designed the Chozo power suit herself. I don't think there's any references of Chozo in power suits before, so...
Really?
My God. Like, do you know of any?
I'm drawing a blank at the moment.
I'm pretty sure she designed it on her own, and I love how distinct it is.
Give me a second here.
And yeah, she actually snuck in that morph ball headpiece thing herself for a Grey Voice. What's pretty great.
Who does the voice for the bird?
Let me look that up real quick. Another great find.
Where were we putting this at?
Well, you can put it over Subpar or over the Platformania, actually, since we already did the Platformania.
So he's actually keeping himself relatively unknown, so I can't even link to where you can find him at or anything like that. But he goes by, he wants to go by GH Fell or Piano Pipes. I don't think he has a Twitter presence or anything like that. I think he might have left Twitter or something. But amazing work.
So you said GA. So you said G. GA Fell.
GH Fell.
Yeah.
Here, I can put it in the thing for you.
We'll just have Derrick write it. You can copy and paste it.
T-posing
And
Ridley
you
stays
said
during
Samus's
sex.
voice is
Megami, hold on.
yeah, and you said you said Samus's voice is Megumi, right?
Yeah, Megami, 33. There you go. It's in the chat.
Yeah. Oh, why did I say Megumi? Why did I say Megumi?
Speaking of, chat was pretty hyped about that.
Yeah,
So-
they were going nuts.
Yeah, I'm glad they were all.
I'm glad the reception so far has been pretty positive.
Yeah, trust me. After this long, you start getting in your own head like, oh god, they're gonna hate it.
So when are we gonna get to the fireworks factory?
Space bird people, come on.
What does T-posing Ridley think about it?
T-pose.
So that said, we are. Let me just refresh here. Oh, it looks like we got another donate. Actually, no, we didn't. Never mind. But we are
33?
$33 away from seeing Act 3, which again is Samus versus Kraid.
Remind me, Derek, does Kraid talk?
No.
Okay.
No.
And, that's an action sequence, correct, Derek?
Yes, that's an action sequence.
So that's something that people would really, really want to see.
Yeah, I'd say so.
If we hit $27,000.
We still got about, I want to say, 2 hours. No, less than two, because we beat Quadractus already. After we actually get the fucking light from this temple, we go back to the temple grounds. The dude will give us a light suit, and then we go for the Sky Temple keys.
John, quick question for you.
Yo.
Is there... I know there's one part of this game where you could accidentally soft-lock the game.
Oh, is there?
If there is, then it should be too much of a problem because I'm saving all the time, so.
Yeah, you're fine. It's just, I don't know if Jack knows this, but I don't know if there is a way to soft lock
It might be,
because I remember watching a video and saying, like, this part in particular was, like, one of the most known spots to soft lock.
Maybe something with the Sky Temple itself. But the only time I know that you can potentially soft lock anything is during a speed run.
They say it's the screw attack bomb slot. I don't know what that means.
Oh, well, I already got past that, so nothing happened.
Simple sketchpad. If the film was ever to be made, would it be live action or animated? I don't care.
I just want it made.
All right,
basically.
Derek, if you give me $20, I promise what to do, and I'll basically do all the vocab for you.
Oh crap! I just realized that since the video is 3 minutes, it won't fit on Twitter, so I gotta cut it in half. Whoops.
Oh, okay.
Still wanted to.
Yeah, because obviously, besides getting the word out to a lot of folks out there, the idea is that maybe at one point or another there will be enough word of mouth or inspiration or talks to get something off the ground with this idea, this proof of concept. You know, the fact that Derek went pretty much the whole 9 yards to get this thing made, I think is, it's incredibly admirable and should be highly respected. And obviously I'm saying that as a biased Metroid fuckwad, but
Hey, Derek,
Like
when your movie ends up in theaters, will you buy me popcorn when I go see it?
I suppose.
Wait.
Yeah, I'm holding you to that. It's on tape. I'm getting the
deep
large. You can't stop me.
You know what, Derek? Next year, if you go to too many games and you basically have the movie set out, I will bring a projector. We can watch it like in like a hotel room or something.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, chat's saying Linky's quiet. Sorry.
Because I'm far away. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
I've already had a few people talking about Metroid movies on Twitter and whatnot, and Brie Larson, of course, has been doing her whole thing. I think somebody linked it to her. I don't think she'll ever watch it or anything like that. I have no delusions.
I don't care. Like, I know people are like pretty vitriolic towards Brie Larson playing Samus, and it's like, I don't think she's a bad actress.
I think she'd be fine.
It's because Captain Marvel's the worst movie of all time.
Oh, that's right. Everyone that wants Brie Larson as Samus is a social justice cuck.
No, they're also mad at Brie Larson. They're also mad at Brie Larson because in an interview she said that women should be treated like better on interviews and such, and people got upset about that.
This just
probably
in,
true.
John is a simp for Brie Larson.
Oh.
Like the thing is, like I'm not too learned on what the whole controversy was that got her the hate besides nerds. But from what I know, at least, she wasn't wrong in anything she said. It's just that it's things that angry white dudes on the internet don't want to hear.
It's
Weird how often that happens, isn't it?
It's
Yeah.
so from what I can tell, it's more of a she was annoyed in the way she said it kind of thing, and it's like I feel like she has reason to be. So
and I wouldn't doubt that also it was said in a poor way. That can also always have an impact on it.
yeah.
But again, I didn't care to learn about the controversy because it's not really a controversy. It's just she's a person that said an opinion. How dare?
So,
I like non-political comics like Watchmen.
Yeah. Why'd they put politics into the FF7 remake? I don't get it.
How dare they put politics into the Final Fantasies?
Arbiter
Final
John
Fantasy
Dice,
14 in a
you
nutshell.
asked about what Nintendo might do. That's kind of why I put up the preview last year to see if Nintendo did go after it, and no, Nintendo didn't go after it at all.
Not to mention they can't really do
What you
anything
got to
about
do, Derek? Okay, if they do end up making a Metroid movie, right? You got to break into Nintendo HQ and slip a USB drive of your movie into like the file or wherever they're keeping all of their Metroid movie stuff. All right. Then, since it's technically involved in the making of the movie, you get a writer credit, and in comes the money.
I honestly
Or-
don't believe
or-
Nintendo can touch it because it is a fan project that's not being supported. So
Does that mean that you have to turn off ads whenever you
I
make?
probably would turn off ads too because I
Yeah.
don't want to I don't want you guys to be in the middle of something that's like ad. Like I'm not even opening the thing with the Game Explain logo or anything like that. I'm like a little nervous about it, but I'm going to be not even going to be putting our usual watermark in the bottom corner. I want this thing to be just visceral there that you can just lose yourself.
Samus about to watch Ridley tear her parents apart. Let's play Raid Shadow Legends. Start your free trial today.
Have you shaved your balls today?
Big giant lizard.
Like I
He's
might
gonna
have
stab this
ads at the beginning and end, but not at the middle. We'll see what ends up happening.
But yeah, Derek, if you really want to get around it, just call your movie the F-Zero movie. Trust me, they don't want to touch that.
nobody watches F-Zero.
Ali Mola with what's my interpretation of the same as shoulder pads in the story. I don't really bring them up. They're just a design choice, in my opinion.
Yeah. It's like,
I think that's the better way to do it, honestly, with like nobody in like that was actually one of the things about most of the Marvel Cinematic Universe stuff that I appreciated is that they didn't have to justify the characters wearing stupid costumes for most of them, or like the thing that I hated in the X-Men movie, you'd rather be wearing yellow spandex. Like, they just.
Yes, I would.
why, yes, I would.
Samus just like walks up to the Federation in a clown suit. I'm ready to join.
Alright. Tempest Mass says, "Oh, Derek, I apologize that my donation was so huge. I wanted to end it with a bang, but I'll gladly let you figure out how you want to do it. But if anything, I really do want the third one saved for the very end to be said. Also, I understand about my multiple donations not quite qualifying for the raffle, so it's not a big deal." Did he donate again?
Was there a third one in there? No, I think it's from earlier.
Okay.
Yeah, he was-
I mean,
I
that's fine.
think
Donations are donations.
That's probably the Tempest guy.
Yeah.
All right,
We
Johnny,
made
putting the
20
lot bet.
We made $26,000.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like, I mean,
This
I
is
know
our
that-
highest making charity marathon. Like,
yeah, I know, but it's just like it's just kind of hit me, kind of
Thinking
that's like a lot of money.
Yeah.
Like
Yo, can I
that's
borrow $5?
that's more money than some people make. A lot of people actually make in a whole year of working.
Yeah, I was going to
So,
say that's
thank
above
you,
minimum
everybody.
wage. Yeah.
Game Boy Zero's thinks the game is a tad loud. I'm not sure if that got shifted because of
no, the audio did not shift at all. I can hear you guys just fine.
Yeah.
It's probably just fine you being loud.
I'm just being glad people are asleep.
What if everything is too loud?
my ears hurt.
You might need to turn the
Experiment?
volume down.
No, we're not doing cleanup. We're not going to do the whole cleanup.
No, I'm not doing that.
I mean, I guess if you were to do cleanup,
No, wait,
now would be the time.
he's talking about the keys.
Oh.
Yeah, this guy did the
I
keys.
was
The
sitting there.
mandatory cleanup.
Samus about to fight the final boss. Wait, I forgot my car keys.
In
shit,
Dark
I forgot my
Aether.
lights.
Did I leave the oven, hun? We have. Sorry. We have $30 from the Accursed Hunter 01. Congrats on reaching over $26,000. Put this towards the Switch raffle. Derrick, your Metroid movie pitch clips are awesome. I'm very glad Ridley talks. Strange he hasn't done that in the games yet. I have a question about your movie pitch, if you don't mind. An aspect of Samus's power suit not a lot of people seem to be aware of, from my experience, is that it's integrated into her body since the power suit is biotech. Is the fact that Samus's power suit is biotech still in your pitch? Why or why not? In adaptations, I'm always curious why stuff is either changed or left alone. Good luck with the rest of the Prime 2 run, Johnny.
I don't go too specific into it, but you saw the line in that clip where it's like grafted to her DNA. So basically, to me, that means nobody else can wear it. But I don't go into the tech of the suit. Yeah, it's personalized. I don't go into the tech of the suit that much, other than saying it's modular, which explains why she can get the upgrade and stuff like that. I'll say this: I don't have a lot of the traditional like Metroid stuff in this, like in the fact that you're not going to see her getting missile upgrades and stuff like that. I try to work it in more naturally and not video gamey.
Yeah.
What the fuck, you fake fan? Release the Snyder cut, you son of a bitch.
Samus catch, and then Samus caught the ice beam and said, "What am I supposed to do? This to this?" And he said, "Just absorb it into your body." And then Samus took off her helmet and went numb.
Ice is nice, Samus said as she fired ice beams into Ridley.
Ice is nice.
Yeah, just every time Samus gets an upgrade, she has to make a one-liter. Gravity suit.
That's how you kill a movie super quick.
Looks like it's time to go balls to the wall.
It's time to spider ball.
This whole thing is hard to grapple.
Derrick, will you be cutting back to the Greybird throughout the film when Samus is using new power akin to an upgrade system of the games? No, it's more character stuff. There's a little bit of exposition in there with Grey Voice and whatnot, showing basically the challenges of actually using the power suit and how it can't even summon it. It's not constantly flashing back. I know a lot of people, like when they were talking, like I mentioned a Metroid movie, they say how they can only envision it as straight into the action with flashbacks throughout, because they wanted to have that Samus alone. And a thing I don't agree with is people want Samus to be a badass immediately, and she has to earn that. Yeah, she's got to work towards that. She's a rookie at this point.
Derrick, can I have a bird dad?
Yeah, you have a bird dad.
Yeah, here you go. Just pull it out.
Derrick, can I have a bird dad?
No.
Oh.
No, I only have one.
I went through World of Light.
Sorry, that was my last bird dad.
It's okay, Ted. I share with you.
My parents got murdered by a dragon, and all I got was this lame bird dad.
Dude, I would love to have a bird dad.
If you think about it, birds evolved from dinosaurs, so you should kind of upgrade it.
Herm,
you're not my real dad. Experiment goes in the room and cries.
Yeah, but I really do like the idea of Samus like really struggling to even summon the actual power suit. Like it adds a lot more to it, especially since like whenever she does get it to work, it's gonna be earned. Like John said.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you get the idea that she worked more towards it. It wasn't just something she picked up and because I don't want to have like a chosen one a narrative.
Yeah.
Or anything like that.
You're not my real dad. She barks away. Barks away.
It also, to me, just makes more sense to have a character who needs to learn how to be good at what they do instead of just being perfect at everything.
Yeah.
From the start.
It almost calls back to Alien, which I mean we know inspired Metroid to some regard, where in the first game, Ripley isn't just this total uber badass, and she has to earn. She has to earn. Yeah.
Yeah.
She has to earn that fight against not the fight, but going against the alien. She has to earn and she has to be weak, and then Aliens happens and it's a lot weirder and more action-y. And I don't know where I'm really going with this. I'm not gonna lie.
Basically, how Ripley, is very different from the beginning of Alien to the end of Aliens.
Yes, yeah, that's a better way of saying what I was stumbling over. Thank you.
Yeah, a lot of people are like, oh, it's just, it's just Alien. And like, no, I mean, yeah, it has the basic idea of Alien, but it's also very different from that. And honestly, I don't think Metroid becomes Alien until Fusion.
Yeah.
Because I'll say I have thought about how would I adapt 2, 3, Super Metroid, and Fusion. And I have ideas. I definitely would pull things away. And I thought about, like, would I adapt the Prime trilogy? I'm like, no, I don't think the Prime trilogy is necessary.
I do think, though, in terms of story, there is kind of a gap that I think Prime does do a great job filling, because Metroid 2 changes the dynamic of the series so much. And getting to see the younger Samus just, like, I mean, obviously not a rookie Samus, granted, but, like, Samus who's just still, like, doing Bounty Hunter, aka Galactic Federation shit, and going from point to point without, like, it's basically, like, I guess the best way to put it is the Metroid filler episodes, but that's not inherently a bad thing if you enjoy the character. So, it would be interesting to see how, like, Metroid going to Metroid 2 would be, because I would be interested to see your take on that, I guess.
I mean, it's going to be so far out that unless there's a donation, I don't know about that.
Yeah, no. Like, I would imagine that's not anytime soon.
Yeah, if I was to do Metroid 2, honestly, one of the things I'd want to do with it, because I'm sorry, I don't want Samus all alone yet.
The baby.
Yeah. Going on this extinction mission, I think I need to broaden the scope a bit, and the idea that I had is actually salvaging something from Other M that did not get a good use out of, and I'd likely bring in the what is it, the eraser plot, the Federation.
That was such a disappointing part of that game's story, because it's legitimately tense several times throughout, and then they just don't wrap it up.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, this guy died, he must have been the killer, and it's just like,
I think it's interesting to have while Samus is on this extinction mission, to also be dealing.
Yes.
Oh no, the Galactic Federation got Derrick.
Yeah, quite literally.
You're not authorized for Discord voice chat.
Nintendo's cease and desist.
Yeah. Cease and desist.
We saw what you did with that F-Zero game. It was actually a Metroid.
The last Derrick is in captivity.
The
galaxy
is
at peace.
Arm pump, arm pump, arm pump, arm pump, arm pump. God, I'm not looking forward to that race.
John, there's a pickup.
There was a portal on the other side of that, and yeah.
You could have got the pickup. We'll give you more missiles, John.
What about Grandpa?
It sounds like the husband reading the newspaper while his wife's trying to talk. He's like, "Oh, that's great, honey."
What about Grandpa?
I fucked the doctor. Oh, that's cool. Good job.
Dr. Pepper?
When's Mr. Pip coming over?
You said never. You told me you would never say his name again.
You'll never bring that name back in this house.
This is a Christian household, damn it.
All right, fine. We'll talk about Dr. Pip then. Or Mr. Pip, fuck.
The game explained him.
Derrick, are you okay? Derrick, blink if you can hear me.
I'm assuming his internet just died out and he'll probably pop back
Likely, yeah, he'll pop back in.
Yeah.
No worries.
Just never ever hear from him again.
Nintendo really did get him.
The Nintendo just got to him.
Oh, now he's really dead. Damn.
Whoops.
Yeah, okay, so then he'll be back in a sec.
Yeah.
Okay, this is like not where I'm trying to upload the clips onto Twitter. It's just not working now. Damn.
Oh, shit. Nintendo's canceling us.
No, alright, well, let's take the money and run and donate to charity.
Oh, Derrick lost his internet too, is what he said. That's weird, because my internet was also down for a good couple hours this afternoon.
Oh no.
It's the deep state 5G signal.
Run for Get the facts about 5G and COVID-19.
Yeah, oh my god.
The government's trying to shut down charity.
Oh,
you heard it here first.
joke about that, but I actually had someone who came into GameStop like that.
The internet took time off to play Final Fantasy 14 with his buddies.
Yo, Johnny, when we're gonna play 14 together?
Later down. Later.
Okay.
Maybe tomorrow. I'm not sure.
Not now.
No, right now, live on stream.
Shut up, we're live.
All right, let's go.
Prime 2.
All right. I guess we could do one raid. No.
John, you're talented at Metroid and at Final Fantasy. You could play both at the same time, right?
No, I could not.
You only need a mouse,
John,
and
John,
you can
John,
move with your left hand.
No, he has something called micros.
Macros. Yeah, I hit a button and a reactor blows up.
Yeah, seriously. There's a button that basically automatically. does,
Okay,
like,
well
everything.
then, how about he puts his keyboard on the ground and plays Final Fantasy with his feet?
No. Because I
John,
never.
no, you can't do that.
You know,
Just
I'm
pick
rarely
fucking
ever
White
barefoot.
Mage and spam Medica too.
Oh, then
I
that
actually
sounds-
don't like being barefoot.
Same.
I
Dude,
feel
love
so.
being barefoot. Love it when my toe stretches outwards and I can be like, oh yeah. Then I get in the mud.
All right, let's settle this once and for all. Who's on the Dark Samus squad and who's on the regular Samus squad here?
What, with bare feet or not
Bare feet or socks?
Oh.
Oh,
Wait,
socks.
Samus wears socks.
Only socks, but only when I'm not in bed. I can't wear socks in bed.
No, neither can I.
I prefer bare feet because I just love nature and I love feeling the grass and the mud.
I love nature rubbing between my feet. It's a very.
Wait, that's not nature. That's the IRS.
Yeah.
Wait, why are the IRS
I love
looking-
nature as I rub
looking
my
at-
feet against my carpet.
Wait. Why is the IRS looking at my feet?
Oh, you know.
You didn't pay tax on those socks.
No. The only time I like
Alright,
going
well,
That's
barefoot
why you
is when
can't,
I'm
that's why
sitting.
you don't have socks. The IRS took them.
Every other time I have to be wearing sneakers. Like legit all the time I have to be.
Oh,
wearing
you have to be
sneakers.
like wearing sneakers like in the house.
in the house, yes,
And
all
what-
the times.
Okay.
Oh,
I literally
Uh,
can't work like barefoot or in my socks.
So if you want to shut Johnny's channel down, you know what to
Yeah. Get rid of
We're
my
taking
sneakers.
fake peace, boys.
That's
No,
true.
no, like honestly, like if I can basically live without shoes, I would definitely do so because I just love walking around barefoot.
You could move to New Zealand.
It's too hot there.
I mean, wouldn't it not be that much hotter than where we are? Because it's closer. Oh wait, no, it is closer to the equator than like.
Yeah, and then I'll be closer to
Australia.
my friend String and. String's a cool dude. He's from Australia.
Oh boy! All right, time to find
Well, at
these
least you get the light
godforsaken things. Yeah, I know. It's just this is God damn it.
Does the light suit do anything other than make you immune to damage in the dark world?
Defense buff.
And it like ×3.
Yeah, it's basically the game's gravity suit.
Why couldn't he give us this earlier?
Because I think the thing that opens up the suit was guarded by the light, so it wouldn't be able to open
Guarded
without
by
the
the
light.
And we finally unlock fast travel.
Wait, there's fast travel in this game?
Yeah, you can jump into light beacons, but it's only towards the temple areas, I think.
I mean, I guess it's something.
It's something, yeah.
I mean, I think more Metroid games need fast travel.
Yes.
Personally, because, like, I guess technically 3 does have it because you can fast travel even within areas of the same planet.
Those searchlights.
And then the mobs just slowly come to Samus and just like, like following her lights. Just like, get off me, mobs.
Where am I? Why is everything chrome?
Why is your knee so sharp?
All right. Should we get a
I got
list?
the list. I'm
Yeah.
getting the list.
Thank you. I already got the one near Samish's ship, so we don't need to get that one.
Hang on, I'm looking at all these porn images first. Okay, there it is.
Okay. New tab that shit.
Okay, yeah, okay. Well, I closed out those tabs.
Coward.
All right. So where do you want to start out first?
Well, we're already in the temple grounds.
Temple grounds. Shit. The Argonne Waste.
No, Aegon Waste is a different area.
Okay.
Or
you
are
have to
there
specific-
any in the temple grounds?
I don't see any temple grounds.
Then we'll go to Aegon Waste first, then.
Okay. And you said you got one near your ship.
No, hold on. Say wait. Tom says temple ground says 3.
Hang on.
Yeah,
Isn't
experiment
Metroid
says
Prime
you
2?
have
Oh,
one of them
apparently
already.
you can go to any safe spot now.
No, that was a suggestion. That was for Prime Trilogy HD. Like if
Oh,
they do it on
okay.
Switch, they should.
Oh,
let
is it
you
called
do
the
that.
Ing's Hive? No, that's not it. the Sky Temple keys. I don't fucking know.
I'm watching chat because I'm sure Experiment will pop in with.
Yeah, like a
Experiment
quality
keys.
of life change for Prime 2 easily, like beyond the Switch port, is there should be more warp points, like for temple travel, because the travel between temples is fine, but there needs to be more. Because this is the worst part of the game. This is legit the worst part of the game.
Experiment says that each dark portal in the temple grounds leads to one sky key.
Okay, and basically the dark world of the temple is called the Ink's Hive, so I got the list right here.
Hey John, you want to go switch to Prime 1?
I would rather play Prime 1, yes.
No, but I mean like stop playing Prime 2 and then switch to
Oh, no. I don't want to do that.
I love how you just suddenly stop when that guy just like popped into existence. He's like, hello.
All right, I gotta head out because I got work tomorrow. So
Okay, go bed, Stefan.
You got work today, buddy.
I wish I didn't have to work tomorrow.
No, I mean you've got work today because it's past midnight.
Oh shit, that's right. I wish I didn't have work today.
Just call out, coward.
All right, good job. Hopefully it doesn't take too long to get through.
No, well, once we find the rest of the keys, the rest is just getting to the temple key and beating the boss. That's it.
Yeah, somebody will probably get the Metroid Prime clip, the Metroid movie clip up on Twitter eventually, hopefully, because it wasn't working for me. So
where's Tom?
Yeah, you need to check.
Can
You need to
someone
check
give
marking
Tom a
your name
damn
for you to get
Discord
it.
invite link? We know Tom. Tom's good.
Yeah.
Get Tom here if Tom's up for it.
Hey John, I had an idea. So
How
like,
about no?
you know how Prime 1 has like all these keys, right?
Yes.
So you're doing a sequel, right? So that means it's more than the first game, right?
Yes. 2 is more.
So if we put more keys in the second game, that means it's a more better game.
Yes, because those keys are optional.
Yeah. Okay, he's
I'm
down.
adding Experiment
Yeah,
now
Linky,
to
can you
LinkedIn.
send Experiment a Discord link?
Yeah, sure.
You know, in retrospect,
I was about to give that to the wrong person. Oh my god.
John, you should have been efficient, and for the Final Fantasy representation, you should have just been like, "Yeah, we're going to do a raid in FF14."
I mean, to be fair, we could have done X-Death. No.
No.
I can't imagine co-comming during a raid though.
Oh,
You
dude,
have 7 people yelling.
To be fair, that's basically Final Fantasy 14 in a nutshell. Alright, I'll drag Experiment in here.
John, not on camera. John. John. Did that door consent
Ted or Fritz, can one of you bring Experiment?
into the
Yes.
call?
Yeah, he's in general. Hold on. There we go.
Here we are. Hello, gentlemen.
Hey Tom, how's it going?
I will probably need to sign off as well, though, because I'm tired. So I will see you all
Later.
Well, I was gonna say tomorrow, but we're not streaming tomorrow, so I don't know. Never.
I'll see you never.
All right, then, Ted.
All right. Have a good night, everyone.
Have a good night.
Have a good night, you two. Alright, so we're in this room, so this has the sunburst.
Okay, I don't want
The-
sunburst.
You don't want no
Yeah,
Starburst?
don't waste your time. It's fucking useless. I'll be honest with you. You get one use out of it during the Emperor fight, and that's it.
That's it. Yeah, I don't need it. I'm just gonna go. This is gross.
No, so if you head back towards the GF ship and then start making your way backwards around that side, there's a dark portal there you can take. That leads to a beam ammo expansion and Sky Temple key number 2.
Towards not here. Okay, yeah, it has to be over there.
Yeah, you gotta go through here, through the communications area.
Do the communications area.
How you
Okay,
doing,
okay,
Experiment?
yeah. All right,
I'm doing fine.
Yeah,
I have no sleep,
everything
but
good?
I'm good.
Okay, that's good to hear. Yeah. No, that one time you admitted you did surgery on yourself, and I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, and they want me back in 2 weeks to check up on that, because, oh boy, did I have an awkward kind of phone conversation with the doctors.
What did? It was like, you did what?
What?
Here's
Yeah,
some
I,
rum,
they
here's
just
some
went,
liquor.
"Are you ready for your operation, son?" And it's just, it's already been done. Oh, you went private? No, I did it myself with tools I had at
yeah,
home.
I did it in private.
Yeah, I technically did it in private by myself, and it was like, could you come anyway so we can check?
Oh, high yield explosives.
Tom is me.
Was this a power
Do
bomb?
what?
Yeah, that's a power bomb.
God damn it! I need ammo. What those
We're
boxes?
out of power
outside?
bombs,
yeah,
aren't
Yeah. Where I need.
Ah,
Well, but there are
damn it.
boxes. There are boxes here. Oh wait, they're right there. Hold on. Let me actually destroy a few.
We got these war wasps. Emergency power rations. That's what my dad said to me when he went to the store and never came back.
There we go. Now it's back to fun the charity
I'm,
room.
Yay.
I'm going to go get some power bomb ammo. I never saw him again after.
Do you
He's
think
down
the
to top
kids
now.
have power bomb ammo?
I never saw him again after. I guess the drop rates are
See-
just that shit.
See, Jacob, when I went to uni, I was assigned the codename Experiment T for a project just by cosmic coincidence. So it's just, you know what? I'm keeping it.
It's fate at this point.
Yeah, at that point, it's just fate. So it's just, yeah, I'm sticking with it.
Actually, a good name for you, man.
I like it.
Much better than my name. Cries and Good Kings. My silly little jester cap.
Funny. I've got your original name certificate here. Could have sort of said cat in it.
I thought I changed that.
Okay, so that little room you just saw on the upper ledge, if you come back here in the Dark World, that is where the next Sky Temple key is.
What's it?
Because that room's got nothing.
This room here has nothing.
Nope, just Hupkus, Jack. If you use the Dark Visor in this room, you actually can see the ink cache that has the Sky Temple key. Because you can partially see them in the
that's
Light
the only
World.
reason. Yeah, that's the only reason why this room. Ah, fucking hell. All right.
Yeah, there
I
it
don't
is.
like being teased like that. Stop that. Stop teasing me.
You want me right, John, don't you?
I do. That's it.
So there's
Oh, yeah, you have
portals
to shoot it
right.
in the Dark World.
Yeah, the portal's
Yeah.
on the other side of this area right here.
Well, let me see. It's this. Oh, that one leads to the third Sky Temple key. So where's the? Oh, it's right outside the elevators.
Did the elevator? Did the volume just?
Yeah,
shoot
they're like
again?
outside for the elevator towards the big temple for Aegon and Sanctuary. The portal's like right in that same room.
It's so weird when people just call you by their real name.
See, I don't use people's names unless they say, "Hey, it's alright,
asked
dude. You can
first,
really
yeah.
use it."
Yeah, it's just I've been called Linky for so long. Like I remember, like I was actually joining in one of the meetings at this point, and I remember like Tay was like saying, "Hey," and then Justin is gonna do this. I'm like,
If it's
Oh,
this
wait, you mean
one,
me?
it's just shoot the thing with a dark beam on the left. It's a block. Don't miss it. Oh, you already opened it. Sweet. So this will have a easy peasy missile expansion that's just out in the open, and the Sky Temple key is back towards your ship in this direction.
Well, I already got the one towards the ship.
Yeah, you've already got it. That was on the Torva side. We're on
Yeah.
Aegon side right now.
Okay. Secret missiles.
And that's how we know we've not been there, because the secret door's still intact. I wouldn't recommend trying to come here too early, because if this is the area I think it is, there's a little thing called ink storm particles. So, do you like phase on? Do you like phase on the air that kills you in about maybe 10 seconds?
Yeah, it's really
"Oh,
dangerous.
do I?"
But you need
Yeah,
light suit.
it's in this room.
You need light suit to mitigate the damage.
I mean, can you
So,
possibly like?
this ink cache is floating in the air above the water.
Yeah, I can just screw attack it.
Well, you have to shoot it first to expose it.
Right. Okay.
Why is it working? Close your eyes if it's not there. Oh. Looks like it's gonna be off my cell though.
Alright, trying to get back in. Gonna be off myself. Oh, I can't drag him in. Darn it. He's gonna be off his phone though, so.
Okay. Chris or Steven, can you guys bring Derrick in?
Yes.
There we go.
Welcome back, Derrick.
Hey, sorry about the bad mic quality because I'm literally off my phone right now. Our internet basically just died.
Just died.
Good.
You sound really good for a phone mic. I'll
Yeah,
just say
you sound
that.
fine. Like it sounds like your mic, but with a little bit of background noise.
Oh, weird.
Bowling, bowling, bowling. Oh, god damn it.
So I'm doing my best to watch everything without not killing my data too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, whatever works, you know. Hopefully your internet
Yes.
didn't do the same thing mine just did.
The problem is like there's no storm or anything like that. I don't know what's going on, but
It might be a fault somewhere down in the line.
yeah, because I reset the router and it did nothing.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
probably another
cool.
car that ran into another pole like it did like for me a few
Oh,
weeks
we're being
back.
raided by
Shell Shock.
Cell Shock
Shell
Prime, yeah.
Shock, thank you
Thank
very
you,
much
Shell
for the raid.
Shock.
Party
So-
was
Oh,
sick.
nice.
I know this is not my Twitch channel, but you guys can spam my face and Tim Allen if you want to. That's usually the general rule of thumb on my channel.
Okay, I was going to ask who the fuck was the British person, but I realised it's just experiment. Yes, I am British. No.
Isn't it like 6 a.m. or something like that over there for you?
Right now it's 5:43 in the morning.
Oh my god.
So it's almost 6 a.m.
Yeah.
I mean, Derrick, if it's any consolation, I've already been up for 4 days without sleep.
Oh god.
Well, that's fun.
We can
Good
all go to
lord,
sleep
this-
together after this.
I'll believe you me, I will.
Then let's
I
make it
will-
quick.
once-
All right, I'm getting
I
out of
will
here.
literally travel by boat to your place and rock you to sleep, my man.
Okay, that was quite harrowing, and then it just went straight up to creepy.
I'm gonna go to wait until we get like I'm basically holding out until we hit 26,000 or 26,000. I'm like, okay, here's the clip. Good night. I'll talk a little
Yeah,
bit.
that
And go
is.
to
Just
bed.
go to sleep, basically. Yeah, we're in the final stretch of the game, guys. So
Yeah, we're at the end of this point. We're just
45 minutes?
cleaning up. So
Let me go
fastest
back.
way now, you could either go around, or you can take that elevator and then cut through the Grand Temple and go through the path that has a save station.
that's towards the
Now-
sanctuary.
And that'll take you to Sanctuary and the
Yeah.
final Sky Key for this area.
Okay.
Couldn't you be able to pick up these some of these Sky Temple keys on your way?
Only
besides
after you get the dark visor.
Only one of them you can get early here, because the other one needs a screw attack to reach without glitches, and the other one is caked in Ingstorm, and Ingstorm eats through anything that's not the light suit in a matter of seconds.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
it's super phase on basically.
Yep.
I'm about to say that I remember like Metroid Prime 1, like you can basically get some of the keys.
And that's the thing, like that's the kind of the big thing that I don't like about the Sky Temple keys in comparison to the Chozo artifacts.
Yeah.
Because you can get Chozo artifacts along the way, if you know where they are. Like this is also like, you know, for comparing like first playthroughs, they're around the same, I want to say, because you don't really know where the hell to even begin looking for the damn things when it's time to start looking for them. You probably didn't even get any, maybe one by accident, who knows. But
You know what?
Prime
Yep.
2, it's simply not possible to collect any until you get the Dark Visor.
Yeah, but the thing is with this game and with the Chozo keys, in the first game, it basically gives you a hint saying, oh, there's these keys that you may have to collect to kind of progress something, like do something. I forgot where it's at in the story, but I heard it. But I remember it's like early on, like,
Yeah.
oh, these keys are very important.
Oh,
I should
hallelujah!
probably
Internet's
keep an eye
back. I'll be going. Let me switch over to my computer. I'll be
Okay,
back.
okay.
All right.
Must be nice.
Yeah, and from what I've seen in Metro Prime 2, because I've only seen playthroughs of this game, I personally have not played it myself, and I haven't seen any kind of like warning or any kind of like early signs like say, oh, these Sky Temple keys are very important. Please look for them as you go through your journey.
Yeah, the game that did them the best are Prime 3. Prime 3 had energy cells, which you get along the way.
Well, you can
There
get
are
some of them along the way, and then there's the extras. You don't need to get all of them to finish the game, thankfully.
You just
Yeah,
need
and you
four
also don't
out
need
of those?
all of them. That's right. You only need select number.
It's like 8 or something like that.
Yeah,
5
out of a
minimum.
possible.
I think it's 10 off the top of my head. Let's see, in this room, yeah, there's the beam ammo expansion.
All right, then we'll get that too, because that'll help with Emperor Ing.
Yeah. It's just a basic sound dongle puzzle, so you'll need Annihilator Beam. Oh, someone's trying to connect.
Is
There we
that a
are.
Derrick?
No, you're good. You're good.
Okay.
I hear you. Is that Mr.
Quiet,
Game is
sir.
playing?
All right.
So,
Sauce.
as a quick reminder, we are $803 away from showing you at $27,000 the final teaser clip for Derrick's Metroid movie pitch.
I think we're a little less than that because I saw Shell
Yes.
Shock
Oh,
Prime said that he donated, and
Oh, it just came in.
Okay.
Yep. Sorry, I did not see that.
that's cool.
So Shellshock Prime donated $25 and said, diabetes runs in my dad's side of the family, and it's something that I should be aware of. I'm donating to help contribute to this cause because diabetes ain't fun. Thanks for the awesome charity streams, everybody. Always fight for everlasting peace. Thank you very much, Shellshock.
Yeah.
What if I don't believe in peace? What if I believe in chaos?
That's another charity stream. It's
Oh,
fun, the
okay.
Chaos Room.
That's actually not a bad idea.
So we're just under $800 away then from $27,000, which again is the final, the true final incentive.
Yeah, because I just had this idea of when we were like met all the incentives and like, all we had was going for, hey, let's beat the last one. Like, you know what?
Yeah.
This would be kind of fun to have this little preview.
Yeah, because we had talked a little behind the curtain here. We had very briefly talked about like, oh, like I can do 3 days of DK64 to try and go for 100% if we really want to like push for a $25,000 goal. But then we didn't really want to do like a full 2-week event out of it because it would have just gone very, very long for everybody. And I know we all have things to get back to after this. As much as we all very much love doing this, we didn't want to add and ask
Keep
anybody else to
going,
come
yeah.
COCOM and all that stuff, because at a certain point it's like, all right guys, you can stop now.
Yeah, it's like we have to get back to our lives.
Yeah. If anything, I didn't really think that I was able to do that World Light speed run.
I mean,
Once we were at that point, I knew we were getting to 20.
Wait,
Like,
Oh yeah.
I could speed run
I was like-
DK64 for you if you want. It only takes less than 2 hours.
Well, is there only 3 locks here?
There is like one on like that little pillar because I see like a little wave thing coming from that.
Well,
from right
there's a wave thing, yeah, but I don't see the lock.
you have
It
to
might
in
be.
that
I
platform.
think it's further back on the right.
Yeah. Get on the middle platform. And look to your left. And you gotta jump
Okay.
over there.
Ugh,
Because it looked
Dark
like it was
Throwback
a-
said, I've done DK64 101% in a single day last year. It took 9 hours.
yeah, with good planning, you can do it. I think it's like 6.
Oh
or
yeah,
5
if you're
is the world
efficient
record.
enough.
Yeah, I am not. So that
I-
was, yeah.
I've not played DK64,
Oh,
so I don't know.
Maybe it's not a 4th one. I think it's with this type of puzzle you can use multiple of the ones we've got here. So it might be
Oh.
something like 1, 1,
Yeah.
3, 1 or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, DK64 is it's fine. It's fun.
Because it's not a shoot once and it's done type thing. It's not.
I'm about to say that with DK64, just don't be like me and discover a new speedrun glitch that doesn't do anything, and also break the game in 2.
Yeah, I showed that during the run of HFC's DK64.
Oh, you did? Oh. God bless that run.
Also, String says hi.
Hey, String.
Or string.
Hello.
Lucid Gamer is asking, doesn't DK64 corrupt itself the longer you play in one sitting? Yeah, so that was the thing that Shade was telling us, is that
Doesn't
the reason that
itself. It's
the re-
more memory leak. It's
yes, what I was saying was the reason that the expansion pack was bundled in was because it gave more time before the memory leak completely crashes the game. It doesn't corrupt it, but even with the expansion pack, supposedly you have only about 10 hours of one sitting before the game will most likely crash, unless you save the game, turn it off, turn it back on, and then you're good.
yeah, it's just a missile expansion over there if you want it. I mean, it's
Uh,
out in the open. You can get there with a screw attack.
Is Stefan still here? I'm seeing if he tweeted out the.
He was trying.
I am in charge of that. I'll be taking care of that.
Oh, okay. I just want to make sure we know to retweet it. If,
Yeah, he was running into
Yeah.
some issues getting it uploaded, I think.
He had to go to sleep.
And that, yeah.
I still don't see stream.
Yeah,
Where
we
is
should be
stream?
done by 2 in the morning. So
I was just sending it through DM links. I think
okay,
he's
okay.
preoccupied because he just got himself a PS TV.
Oh, he's
oh,
gonna play
good
a lot.
lord! Hopefully, he didn't spend an arm and a leg on that.
Probably did. I mean, knowing how much
Yeah.
they go for now. I was glad, like, I got mine for like 40 before they really, really jumped. Like,
oh,
when
really?
they were,
I got mine.
Oh, you got him on
Still cheap,
clearance.
I went to
Lucky
jump
git.
Nice.
What the hell are those, Johnny?
What the hell are what?
Those things you just killed.
Oh, Metroids.
Metroids?
Yeah,
Those
those are dark Metroids.
Wait, there's dark versions of them now?
Yeah.
Yep.
Because they're in the dark side of Aether.
Look, they're back in dark form.
That's
I
scary.
got
Yeah,
love
this
how it
room
has the
itself, this room would destroy you if you didn't have light suit. So
Yep. Well, you'd be okay here, but the second you go past the couple of corpses, nope, you're Cocoa Pops.
I love how Metroid immediately put itself into the basically Freddy and Jason situation where like, this is the time we killed him. Nope, there's another one. Like,
The
so many
baby.
Metroids still popping up somehow.
Excuse me. Thank you.
That was somebody in chat had even said, like, yeah, they kind of blew their load by making Metroid 2 the kill the namesake of the series super early. I saw that. That's why someone mentioned that earlier.
They'll always come back. Don't you worry.
If Federation has anything to say about it.
Why do you keep cloning Metroids? What the fuck, guys?
Stop that.
Because
Look, we have budget constraints, and to be honest, these things go pretty well on Space eBay.
That and plus, have you checked out this new this new headpiece? It looks fabulous on me.
I am
Robert,
intrigued
take
by
that
the
off
idea,
your head.
the Samus Returns idea that seem to be putting forth about evil Chozo.
Yeah.
Which
That would be
has
interesting.
potential.
It's certainly an
Chorizo.
interesting prospect.
Would it be a bit disappointing if it's just Chorizo again? Like, oh,
Chorizo?
no, right. Chorizo were the weaponized Chozo statues.
Yeah, the fake statues that attack you in Super.
Yeah.
I thought you meant the kind of sausage. I was very
Yeah, I heard chorizo too.
I mean, they might have some inside them. We don't know that.
Let's find out.
What do they mean?
Cut
Get the knife.
Cut them open. All right, boys, grab me a scalpel. I'm technically a trained surgeon.
There's only cake on the inside.
Wait, they were cake? Always was, son.
Your cake looks like bread.
Hey Johnny, can I talk to you about something about 14 related?
What?
Oh, here we go.
It's just bread.
Yeah, what about it?
That realistic bread, yo.
Yeah, I know. You can tell they're slowly transforming 14 into a PS5 title.
Yeah, there is.
Because they're really getting sophisticated with the animations and the quality of
And
the
the
food.
bread.
Yeah, and the bread. High quality bread.
High quality bread. It was like a JPEG image of a bread.
You know, I was thinking about picking up 14 just because everybody says about the story, but I still wasn't sure. But then he said good bread. I'm like, you know what? That's
Yeah. You know what? I like
Dude,
bread.
Derrick, if you are willing to play the game, now is a good chance to do so because with the free update with A Realm Reborn to Heavenward now, which is basically from 35 to 60 now, it's basically a straight walk now to that point. Because with the game's update, it basically kind of like did away with all the side questing, did a little bit away with the
Well,
grinding.
it didn't
You
do
just
away with it. It
basically-
slimmed it down.
Yeah, they slimmed
to
it
make
down,
it less
but,
bloated.
you know,
It was
yeah.
streamlined, basically.
Yes.
But,
All I can say is like, if you decide to pick it up, I mean, you will absolutely love Heaven's Word. Like, I have no doubt in my mind that you will absolutely love that expansion.
That and plus the ending of Heaven's Word, like the one going towards Stormblood, worth it.
But you
Yeah,
know, it's an investment. That's the thing.
Yeah, that's the problem. Is like I have very limited time. Like I haven't even touched Last of Us 2 yet.
Yeah.
The
That's
way I'm able to
understandable.
stream and play a lot of newer games is just stream the damn things.
It is an investment. But if you decide to do it, well, let me
Yeah.
know first off.
Yeah,
And
just,
then,
join Exodus over on the Primal server.
no, you
and
will
I can
join
help you out.
Diabolos.
No, Exodus.
Probably join Johnny's. No offense.
Oh, okay.
I don't even know that. I don't even know who you are.
That's always been my. That's always been like, all right, Johnny, you did this to me. You own up to it.
I'm like, and then I'm just
Alright.
crying with
Linky,
my.
you have an alt
Linky,
in Diabolos anyway.
Yeah, but that's a big tiger. Okay, you know what?
Yeah. Just whip him
So,
out.
which
I'll be big.
one
I
do
think
you
I'm
wanna
going
tackle
to.
first, then?
I think I'm either going to Aegon or Torvis.
Yeah, this one's going towards Aegon.
Aegon. Okay, we're doing Aegon next then.
I was burned hard.
Well,
by
thankfully, the two Sky Temple keys were there are pretty much right next to each other. And the fastest way there is to go through the Darkwell portal in the Space Pirate base.
Hold on. Since someone asked me, Obezin 00, time for the playtime flex of Final Fantasy 14.
Hang on, I'm pulling up my thing.
Yeah, thank you. Well, not now. People are watching.
I'm pulling it out regardless.
My playtime is 5,670 hours.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
Good God.
Best part is I can actually beat that.
I am sure 900 of those are AFK, because I sometimes leave the game running while I'm doing things.
How much of it is you sobbing looking at the playtime?
600, 700.
An exponential curve.
Oh god.
Have I mentioned that I really, really love Final Fantasy 14? Like legit. Like this goes beyond just like I really like the game. It's like no, I absolutely love the game. It's one of my favorite games of all time.
Yeah. I would hope at that point.
Yeah.
I fucking hate this game. I put 6,000 hours.
And I ain't get shit.
What was that term that you said about the game that you always want to play but never want to stream it? What did you call it? I'm trying to remember what you said about that. Because there's always that one game where you can just sit down, play it, enjoy it,
but
you
never
don't like to
stream it.
You just have
No,
it.
the
just
only
enjoy it for what it is.
my only
Apart
sort
from
of
the
thing
game.
that I've hold on, I'm kind of going nowhere here. My only sort of rule against that, and I've learned this the hard way after like doing it with Octopath Traveler, and I'm also starting to do it with Crosscode, which is why I might just hold off on streaming that game continuously, is doing blind playthroughs of RPGs. Like online, because I get distracted really easily. And if I'm distracted, I'm not paying attention to the story.
There's a morph ball tunnel in that room you just turned around from.
By the way, Derrick, are you
Oh, is there? Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's how you get in and out.
Oh no, I'm not gonna bother with that thing. I looked up that thing. It was like screw that boss. As soon as I found out I had to grind up the rest of the people I've never used, I'm like, nope, I'm done. I can't do it.
When I'm doing blind playthroughs of RPGs, I tend not to pay attention to the story because I'm too distracted by Twitch chat and like no offense to you guys, obviously I'm doing it for you guys, but you know, the point of an RPG is to get invested in the story besides the gameplay, and if I'm not paying attention to the story, what's the point?
That was a thing I ran into with Yakuza, because Chris.
The door you need right behind you, son.
Chris finally got me into Yakuza at some point, and I decided, oh well, it came out recently. Let's stream it and be on voice chat. And I realized talking to Chris and our other buddy.
Down towards the hive. There's nothing down there unless you really want
the
this expansion.
Yeah, I went the wrong way.
All right,
So
playtime in 14.
There's our elevator.
But that and reading chat, just like I realized I didn't absorb any of the first 3 hours of the game.
It's on the ground there, just
That's funny because I almost exclusively do blind playthroughs, but I also don't have any co-commentators, so I maybe don't focus on chat as much. I do try to hone in more because I'm like, okay, they're here for gameplay. Maybe they're here for me, but they're like, I want to show them the gameplay.
That makes sense.
To a point, the way I look at it is that anybody can stream a game. If someone's watching you, they're watching for you specifically.
Right, and I want to give them my reactions. I think is my thing. It's
that
like
too.
this is my raw reaction to this stuff happening, and I think that's why I do that. And I try to balance it.
And I feel for RPGs specifically, I get distracted way too often, too easily, and I don't want to be the guy that says, "Hey, everybody, shut the fuck up." Like I know it's my stream, what I say goes, but it's also I'm just here to have a good time. But RPGs, no man, I want to get to the story.
Oh my god, I'm almost up to about 10,000 hours in 14.
Oh my god.
Absolute
I'm at 9,777 hours.
I thought there were 2 players were nuts, but this is next level.
Yeah, you just need to keep going straight in your current direction.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's like straight ahead. Like, what room am I going to?
Through the mining central
station, central mining.
Through mining station A, then you keep going through to the central mining station, through there, and into the command center. And as luck would have it, the mining center right before the command center has the beam ammo expansion that we missed earlier.
Oh, okay, then we might as well get that.
Yeah, you just got to go up onto the higher level, which you can do since you've got the spider ball now easily enough, and use the turrets to shoot the debris near the red force field thingamajig. And a few other bits on the left and right.
I don't know why. Why am I suddenly having shader issues with this area? Because I wasn't getting that the first time I was here.
It's probably a corrupted cache or something. The only way I could think of doing it would be to delete the files and have it compile them all at runtime when you start the game, but that'll take a while. Yeah. Especially a game like this, which takes ages to generate the sheer number.
Somebody was asking, is 14 beginner friendly? Yes, it is.
Yes,
Fucking, I can play the game. You can play the game.
It's funny because I haven't had the best experiences with Final Fantasy MMOs because I got 11 when it first came out and hated it because you died, you lost experience, and I was several times I got a level and lost a level. I'm like, well, that's Derrick, a stupid system.
I just want to let you know, there's action mechanic of that in 14.
Well, but even if he were to play the game, that's not for eons.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't even mention it. You're talking about
I'll get
Eureka, right?
PTSD.
Yeah,
because
Eureka.
that's,
Yeah, you're talking about
I
Eureka.
hated that. I think you had to be like really part of a team though if you wanted to get anything done in 11.
Yeah.
And then I remember being at, it was either PAX or E3, like, oh, Final Fantasy 14 is here. Let's try this out. And I played the original
only-
14.
Oh,
And
death. Yeah, it'll be the
Oof.
death. Darn it.
that was rough.
But did you get the T-shirt?
I don't remember.
Oh,
I
well,
had
got a
it,
refund on the.
probably
Oh,
no.
nice.
All right. Let's get back to the central station.
So we have a
Yep.
$25
Straight through that.
donation from Smellbringer, who says, "One last final massive load of cash for y'all. Put this to the Switch raffle, and thanks for the laughs. I love these coming by every year, and I'm glad you didn't let the pandemic stop you. John, can you say 'I need a weapon' as Bentley?"
I need a weapon. Is it a specific reference to something? Because I kind of want to mimic the voice as Bentley.
I think it's just, I need a weapon! Something like that.
Oh, because I was thinking like Matrix.
Yeah. I have
Oh,
no
it's
idea.
Halo. I guess it's Master Chief.
I
need a weapon.
Yeah. You gotta play it like John Halo. Or...
John Halo.
Master Chief. Fuck.
No, his name is John Halo.
Oh, yeah, you might not have been here for that when we were talking about just naming characters as first name, video game title, like Ellie Last of Us.
And there's me thinking his name was John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt.
I love John Halo.
That just makes me think like I was starting a Ratchet and Clank marathon, so it would be Ratchet and Clank.
Oh God.
Laura Tomb Raider.
Johnny some call me.
Yeah, oh my god, man, this is fucking shit. It's funny because the shader issue goes away when I go into a
Pass will take you up to the turrets for the beam expansion.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Hold on a second. Let me just do that then, because why does the shader issue go away when I switch to the scan visor? That's the thing.
It's some sort of depth compare issue by the looks, but it's not shader related. The only way I could think that we might be able to fix that would be to turn off dual core, and if we do that, ooh, honey, we might have a lot of slowdown. Just shoot a bit higher to the left of the force field, and then there's some debris on the right there past the spinny windmill thing you need to blow up.
The simulation's
Oh boy,
crashing.
I love shooting shit. I love shooting shit that I can't see.
Oh, we're just doing the blindfold run. Yes, that's right.
Chris Resident Evil.
Aim your shots carefully.
It's Resident Evil.
It's even better when we know their last
I'm
name.
Leon Biohazard.
That's a fucking wrestler's name.
Yeah.
That's an 80s action hero.
Oh, here comes Leon Biohazard, and he's got the magic pants!
That's a Schwarzenegger character. It's like, damn it, we need Biohazard in here.
Oh, I revealed something. I don't know what I did though.
Yeah, you've exposed the hole near the force field to get to the ammo.
Wait,
Now-
I thought we were getting Sky Temple key.
We are, because it's in this room in the Dark World.
Okay. And
You just gotta hop, skip, jump over. If you to the left of that door, there's like a load of racks with skiffs on them. If you've blown them up, that gives you the platform to hop over the central part of this room to cross over and up towards the force field. And it looks like, yeah, you have shot it, so we're all good. Because you can get this as early as coming through here first time.
Who you talking
Commander Mass Effect.
Oh, that's lore.
John Die Hard.
Shit, that
Gordon Half-Life.
Shell Portal.
Did the Mass
Doom
Effect
guy
characters-
Doom.
Did the Mass Effect characters have canon first names?
Yeah, the
I don't
holes
know.
on the left side of the
I don't
force
think
field.
so, just Shepard.
Yeah.
That's just there is
Oh,
a
okay,
fancy
okay.
display window. That's
I'm
what the
Commander Shepard, and I know, and I take control of this break.
I think it's Jack.
Leonardo
Yeah,
Ninja
we-
Turtle.
I think
BJ
Shepard or Jack.
Wolfenstein.
Hmm.
All right,
This one's
we're
Ja-
good.
Jack for the male. I think I don't know what the female femshep is.
We're going this
Jacqueline.
way. Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't think it's related to Jack. It's a different name.
Dragonfall.
Peter Parker Marvel's Spider-Man.
Ezio Assassin's Creed.
Oh God, they're so
But
good.
Wouldn't it be Ezio Auditore Day Assassin's Creed?
Naruto. Bruce Batman.
Rayman.
Jesus Bible. Yeah, I saw that.
Boy.
Oh my god. I would
Dante
not have this
Devil
problem
May
at
Cry.
all. What is going on with these damn shaders?
I had somebody related to.
So the only thing I could think that could fix it, other than closing the game and then you setting the settings to compile shaders before the game runs.
Oh, I have
would
that
be
checked. I had that checked on the test playthrough a couple of days ago.
Ah,
Yeah.
maybe that's what was helping us here.
Trevor Grand Theft Auto.
I had somebody comment, speaking of Jesus Bible, they gave a really long 7-paragraph religious, like, you need Jesus, like, not like as an insult, just like a generic message about like one of those little pamphlets that people will give you if you like are shopping at a grocery store, and they're like, hey, take this. And I was just like, this is a Wendy's. I just review video games. Why would you what?
I mean, my thought that would be just, ooh, sweet, free paper. I could use that as spare toilet paper.
Yeah, well, on that exact note, I don't know if this is like a West Virginia thing. Do people in like your Walmart bathrooms just leave Christianity
Yes.
pamphlets?
That and
Yes.
whiskey. That and whiskey.
Oh, we don't get that. We just get the pamphlets.
It's usually empty whiskey.
Shop at Hitch.
In my Walmart specifically, somebody always leaves like pamphlets of like, "Hey, Jesus is watching you all the time," and I'm like, I just want to take a piss.
Did you know he watches you when you sleep?
It's like Santa.
Yeah, I was gonna say I thought that was Santa.
Yo, is Santa Jesus Christ?
You've seen Santa and Jesus Christ in the same room at the same time. Makes you think.
Only during that one time of Thanksgiving, but I was drunk.
I saw Santa and my wife in the same.
Oh boy.
Yo,
On that
Santa,
note,
Santa knows how to give the best gifts for my wife.
we have $50 from Anonymous, who says, heard we were in the final stretch and wanted to put in a donation. Diabetes runs in both sides of my family, so thanks to all the streamers and co-coms for running this and for the week and a half of laughs. Thank you, Anonymous.
Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
thank you very much.
And we have $5 from Godzilla, who says, I just came up with an amazing idea for Prime 4, where you have to backtrack to a room you've already been to, so you can set a waypoint on the map, and instead of a floating icon in the middle of the screen, some doors will glow a different color to indicate which way is the fastest way. I didn't know Godzilla played Metroid.
That's like a that's sort of similar to Bioshock's guide markers in Bioshock 1, because
Maybe there's a dark visor platform we can use
That's
to
what I'm thinking.
develop. Because otherwise, the only way I could think you could do it would be to ghetto jump off the containers, with little plant things, and then use them as a boost.
There's a platform here. I think it goes up and down.
I hope so.
No, it's too low. It's too high.
somebody came back around to Isaac Dead Space. That's where this all started.
Full circle.
There, we could jump on top of them and then jump up to the platforms.
Basically, Spamus 100. Ash Pokemon is wrong. It's totally ass hat Pokemon.
Yeah.
Come on. We gotta name
Oh,
your
hold on.
trainer
Maybe
right.
this is it's just high enough. Maybe.
Return Geets to Gateway. Keys.
Geets.
Return Geets, but this ain't Fatal Fury.
I don't like Bowser Mario. That one feels weird. I don't like that one bit.
Bowser.
Do I have to go back to the top?
As
I might
I
have
said, the
to- yeah, I was
plant
just-
containers there you could use as a platform and try screwing attacking, but if that's not working, we'll just have to come back from above and try again.
From the top, yeah. I'm just gonna do that now because it'd be faster overall.
Yeah.
Do I want another Dr. Pepper?
How many have you had before?
2.
How much do you hate yourself?
Nah, once.
Oh, hold on.
We
Drink water,
we
dude.
just went over it being drain cleaner, Linky.
Yeah.
we're literally
It's just Drano!
Okay, fine. I drank my own piss.
Yeah, that's better.
Well, yeah, it'll act as a detox. And there's a lot of toxins in that body.
Yeah, you know what? I can filter it. Don't worry.
For your
So
nose.
much work.
Please,
Just
no,
buy
thank you.
water.
Yeah, how about some water? You don't even have to buy it. It's free.
Yeah.
But I've already got the
know, I
piss
hate
out of my
water,
body. It's in the toilet right now.
Yeah, just drink it. Bear Grylls. I'm sorry, Bear Man versus Wild.
Bear Grams.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Bear in the Big Blue House.
I don't remember that.
It was the After Hours version. Right, the next Sky Temple key is at the light portal, where we went towards to get the light beam for the first time. When we did that area clockwise.
I just saw
Because this just goes back to where the Dark Temple was, and there's nothing there for us now.
Okay, yeah, you're right. All right, we're going backwards. Then.
What were you saying, Derek?
Lance's Bruce Batman, which just reminds me of a, which just reminds me of like a Jewish lawyer. Which I guess is totally
Attorney at law, Bruce Batman. He can win your case and defeat crime. Yeah, I don't forget the rest of the words. I don't.
Pepsi can remove rust from metal. Imagine what it's doing to your insides. Getting rid of the rust, obviously.
Okay, fine.
James Goldeneye.
The name's James Goldeneye.
Doom Game Doom.
Yeah, so go through the dark beam door there, and where you see the little P and A next to one another, it's through there. You'll need to drop a power bomb to get into the wake.
Sans Earthbound.
Wait a minute.
Also, I'm still kind of upset that I didn't make a ton of me's for the Smash Ultimate World of Life.
Were you trying to one up your Sonic Adventure mod thing for the race?
Oh yeah. By the way, I want to do that again.
Well, you can always do it on your own thing.
Yeah, Blaze is still better than Sonic. I will say that.
Yeah, we're in the right room now.
Oh, is this the room?
Yep, Dark Oasis.
Negan Tekken.
Oh. Simple Sketchpad is getting philosophical on us. To be near Automata.
Oh.
Oh yeah, speaking of 2B, season 14.
Yep.
2-piece Soul Calibur. Thank you.
Wow,
2B
Shakespeare
Final
and Soul
Fantasy
Calibur.
14
Wow.
Shadowbringers. Cloud Smash Brothers.
No. Yes, Joey. The French name Cole Lenoir.
It's me, Cole Lenoir.
Cole Lenore.
Now bend over, because I gotta check your colon.
Okay.
Okay, wait a minute.
Yoda Soul Calibur. It's just getting more and more bastardized, and I love it so much.
Wait, this is not right. Wait, hold on a second. We're in the right room, right? Where the hell is this damn thing at?
My favorite character.
It's in the drink.
Oh, was it in the drink?
Yep.
Oh god. Scoobly, Freddy Mortal Kombat.
Scooby-Doo. I think you were gonna say something a moment ago.
Dante in Dante Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne remaster featuring Dante from the Devil May Cry franchise.
Cloud Smash Bros.
With new funky knuckles mode.
Corey and
Alright,
Alright,
back
that's
to make this
the
portal.
Dark Aegon Temple keys all gathered up from here, so Torvaso Sanctuary next, basically.
Fighting Polygon Team Smash Brothers.
The only thing that's here that you might want is the Sonic Boom, but that's only really useful to get ammo in there.
Mike Tyson punch out. I got it. I like it.
There it is.
Yeah, there
That's
we
the
go.
closer.
That's
There it is.
yeah, that's the winner right there.
Oh God.
Where's the damn? Are we close to the temple? Because I could probably.
Yeah, we're
teleport.
close to the temple.
Yeah.
You can just go through the light beam
Yeah,
door there.
That's,
It'll take
that's
you
what I
straight
was
to it.
thinking. Yeah.
Blue Skidoo, how about you? Ah!
What did he? Did he have a cramp when he was skidooing?
I mean, dude, have you ever had a cramp like that?
Not recently.
No, okay.
When Steve,
I did when I had to stretch earlier. Ugh, always get Charlie horses in the left leg.
when Steve jumps in, like skidoos in, is it followed by like a ba-da-ba, let's go?
Asking those deep questions, aren't you?
Yeah,
It's like-
he has
it's-
to
it's a
choose
good
like which
question.
track he's gonna play with the Felt Friends.
And whenever he's in like
Blue
one of those
Skidoo,
painting
how
things,
about you?
he always plays the acapella from Super Mario Sunshine.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Uh,
Clue, 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 clue.
Clue.
Come on, guys. I'm
Well,
over
give
here
us a break.
snapping.
Thanks, give us a break. We're all tired.
Sure.
We're almost done.
Cat dog.
Nearly there. now.
John, any idea when the PlayStation 2 video will be ready? When it is done. That is basically the best I can tell you. I am
when's that farm video ready?
Oh, is that what you're working on next?
Oh.
Yeah, I am terribly behind a lot of things because of my internet issues of last week and tending to this charity marathon. That's just the facts. This is where all my attention's been at, and that's what matters.
So what
I
you're
have to
saying is that
imagine
Facebook comment was right. Oh, sorry.
I just have to imagine that PlayStation 2 would also take longer because the library is massive.
Well,
yeah,
to a point,
4,000
because
games, I
it's
think?
basically just a retrospective. Like, not so much like I'm spending some time like on the console itself and like the history of it, but a lot of it is just like what I grew up playing. You know, so obviously I can't cover everything because I didn't play everything when it was making that
Fake gamer.
Yeah, fake gamer, basically.
You didn't play 7,000 games.
Yeah. But you forgot to talk. No, it's more like I didn't play that, so I don't mention it.
I hate the forgot. That's
Yeah.
that's one of my least favorite ones. Oh,
Jay Marrow just reminded me. Is like you're gonna talk about Musashi Samurai Legend and the disappointment.
Yeah, I am
Are you
mentioning.
gonna talk about Amanusia?
Yeah, I am talking about Amanusia for a little bit. But just as a small little thing, because God, I do want to review Amanusia, like the entire series at some point.
Right. The next Sky Temple key is. You know where you fought the Spider Guardian?
No, but I can find it again.
Yeah. Well, through there was a power bomb door that leads to a portal. And
Oh my
through
god,
that
you gotta
is
make
the
that
Sky
whole
Temple
trip
key.
back again.
Oh God, I have to go all the way back there.
Yep.
Be his
That's
third
it.
time.
It's just through this door, then through the door. You're in the big temple area, then you just hang a right. And I'll take you straight to it.
Ed, and Eddie.
I am now thinking of like those 822 in one game cartridges. I'm just imagining like Johnny versus 4,000 games.
Just a bunch of games with hands pummeling.
Johnny just
the
opens the
ground.
video. All right, enough of this. We'll just go ahead and get to the games. And it's just like 1 millisecond, like each game like on screen. Johnny says, "All right, that's it. Go home."
Make sure to subscribe. Be back next week.
Let's see.
Giant
It's not
kisses.
through the watch station. It's through the workers' path. That's it.
Yeah, that's it right there. Okay.
I know we glossed over Musashi Samurai Legend. Was that one? Is that one you've actually played?
Yeah.
No, I haven't.
Okay.
But I know John did.
I got that week 1, I want to say, and I was so looking forward to it because it was a sequel to one of my favorite games on the PS1.
Yeah.
And it just didn't do it for me.
Yeah.
It was
I've heard the story.
my most disappointing game of that year. Because I was really
remember
bummed
my
out
first
that I wasn't
PlayStation.
enjoying it.
I said I remember my first PlayStation. My little brother put glue in it.
Why?
Wow.
That's how you bypass the region lock.
Yes. We were super young when the PlayStation 1 came out, and I remember like we started playing Final Fantasy 7, and my dad also got Grand Theft Auto for it. Or no, was it Grand Theft Auto or was it a different game?
Driver,
We were
maybe.
It probably was. But I remember the next morning, my little brother had this Elmo's glue, and he put glue like in the center of it. He's like, "Oh, I made the little disc thing stop moving," and I'm like,
But you gotta spin the disc, idiot.
"Hey, string."
Hey, string. Just don't try to put a HDD in there unless you want a week of frustration. Boy, howdy.
Oh boy.
Oh wait, wrong thing.
I mean, you can use the Annihilator beam as well if you can't. Because I just
Johnny,
opened
shoot the
my
I
balls.
used to lick my PSX this when I was young. I guess glue wasn't that crazy. What the fuck? I was like, why?
See, there's the
at what
PSX
point does a disc
PSX
look
again.
edible?
See?
Yeah. You're part
It's
of the
well,
problem.
It's yeah, well, it's because early on in the console's development it was called PSX, although now it's kind of redundant because we have the PSX DVR.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that thing.
So the rest of the world. I actually got one of those a few years back.
Yeah. No, that was part of the whole bit that we went into earlier about how PlayStation's really bad at naming everything, besides their main consoles.
You mean like
Probably 'cause
PlayStation
Nintendo
All Stars
came out with
Battle?
it.
If you think that's bad, you should see what they name their internal chips. Who'd like Spock and Kirk?
I'm talking like the PlayStation Vue, which is their TV service, and the PlayStation TV, which is their PlayStation Vita console.
Yep.
PlayStation.
Do you know what they used to call PlayStation Mobile back when we were originally starting to develop that? PlayStation Suite.
Mini. Oh, there was Sweet too. Yeah, there was the minis as well.
Oh my god.
Jeez. They're Sony is horrible at branding.
Yeah, at least they were somewhat competent when it comes to helping you build the tools, but other times, you know, they're just like, oh hey, could you help us build these tools? And like 2 years later, now we're killing the service fam because we're making the Vita exclusive. But you built the thing for bloody Android, why?
No, the only issue I ever really dealt with in terms of consoles and just like, oh my god, what is happening? That sort of spill. And I am going to mention this tidbit for the PlayStation 2 video, although I can't replicate it. So, like, my first PlayStation 2 was launch year. We got it in 2000. And I want to say after a year or so, the blue disc reader started crapping out, which was a notorious, yeah, the disc read error thing for the like first generation PS2s, which was a known problem. But besides not being able to read blue discs anymore, the PS2 was also starting to have trouble reading silver discs, which were more reliable. It got to a point where I was really big on Final Fantasy X around this time. This is like 2001, 2002, and the game would the console would take so long to load battles. Like it would start the battle transition, and it would hang there for 10 minutes.
Ooh, Jesus.
Like, and it's not like it was frozen. It was loading. Like, because after like 10 minutes, the character stats would appear, the battle would start, and everything would just work as normal. But during battle transitions, it would take 10 to 15 minutes just to have a battle. And I played the game like that because I didn't have a choice.
Do you know the sad thing is that fixing that is actually pretty simple.
Really?
Yeah, basically what happens is that over time, the PS2 laser assembly sort of falls out of alignment with itself because Sony, in its infinite wisdom, didn't bother to do a self-alignment on the rails. So over time, it goes out of alignment, and then you can't read discs. And to fix it, all you have to do is just open the system, open the disk drive, and then just slightly, very carefully turn a small white gear, and then just keep testing until you get the game's reading.
Oh, Christ.
And that's all it took.
I wish I knew that in my youth.
I've been fortunate because I have a launch day PS2 and it hasn't gone to disc read errors yet somehow.
Really?
So it's still trucking. I have everything. I have the two controllers that they got with it when my stepdad bought it. One of them is still cracked from when I squeezed my controller too hard a couple years back when I was playing the Mega Man anniversary version of Mega Man 8. Jump, slide. But everything else is still like pretty pristine condition, and I'm glad because that's I mean, it's just that it was my first PS2, and I don't really want to like I had two Slims that died in the interim at some point.
This fat model, I've had this fat model for over 10 years.
Yeah.
And it's been good to me since. All right, where the hell are we going? Before we continue this conversation, where are we going?
Right, so you know the Hall of Combat Mastery on the lower level?
I can get there.
Yeah, on the lower level, take one of the Dark World portals and then basically head towards Temple Grounds in the Dark World. You'll see a pillar of light where the door to the Temple Grounds should be. You take that, and then you screw attack back over towards the Ink Hive. The last key for this area is up there.
Yeah. Speaking of like,
I know where
systems
that
kind
is.
of malfunctioning.
Okay,
I remember I remember when my GameCube's fans just would stop working, and every time I would play a game, I can only play it for like a little bit at a time. That game before my system automatically shuts off because it's overheating. Yeah. I remember taking a hammer to it and just hitting the fuck out of that thing.
Did it work?
That's the important part. Work, damn it. The hammer isn't working.
It didn't fix the fan, but it made it a lot more cooler on the inside of it, so that way everything didn't burn. It's just all the parts are like scattered around. And I remember my dad, he was like, "All right, so your GameCube's not working anymore." So we're gonna go buy you a new one, and they secretly threw away my GameCube without me knowing until years later.
Oh man! Hey, I mean, we all got our heartbreak stories like that. Again, I mentioned the PS1.
Sorry, no, that's sorry. If you really wanted the last Beam Ammo expansions in this room,
I'm fine. I'll just.
Yeah, you should be good. You should be good now because you've got 4 out of 5.
Yeah.
There is an option.
Real quick, we have a $5 donation from the one, the only John Halo. No comment. Thank you, John. We'll see you next year.
Thank you, John.
No,
checks in the mail.
My heartbreak story is always going to be the PlayStation 1 video because we got our first PlayStation in 1996, and we just moved in with Steve at the time. And I brought with me my Super Nintendo along with my selection of games. To afford the PlayStation, because we wanted one for the family, basically, he traded in my Super Nintendo and most of my collection behind my back. And
that had to be a trust killer for a while.
Yeah, well, it can also just met the dude too, because Steve's my stepfather. He's not my biological father. But yeah, that was you gotta take me to Discovery Zone after this, right? We're going to Charles Entertainment Cheese after this, right? That sort of thing. No, but
I'm sorry I sold your SNES, but here, have a slice of pizza.
A slice of shitty pizza.
Yeah. See, the thing is that I would probably be more bitter if I didn't really like the PlayStation, because I ended up really liking the PlayStation. Because
like it's almost a fair trade-off.
Yeah, because one of our first experiences with the PlayStation, like besides the demo samplers, was Crash Bandicoot, and I really enjoyed the first Crash Bandicoot game. Like I just wanted to keep playing more of that. And then like next year, '97, that's when I started getting like Final Fantasy VII, Crash Bandicoot 2. You know, I was heavily enjoying the library of games. So it's like,
yeah, we can't get to the Sky Temple key from this port, sadly.
Let's go back then.
Two people back to back said, "Imagine if he got you the Saturn instead."
Yeah, I know, like this, right on top of each other.
You, Dad.
So, since someone asked earlier, the biggest issue with Slims is that the ribbon cable for the laser can basically wear itself out or just come out of the socket altogether. The last Fat model has a very unique issue where the laser coils, or the power coils I should say, can burn themselves out if it's trying to read a really bad disc.
That's good on a system with really bad discs.
Well, funnily enough, that was the first model to introduce the support for homebrew CDs. You know, burn your own CDs for music and that.
We're going where again?
The Hall of Combat Mastery, past the central area. So it's through the main reactor. And
okay, yeah, I'm going the right way then. All right.
But I don't know how to fight.
There we go.
I mean, you can still observe the hall.
Why is this guy yelling at me? Why
That's
is
a
he
really
gonna
nice
punch
hall.
me in the face? Are we in combat time?
The best Fat PS2 is the 39,000 models. The 50,000 second best in terms of quality, but that's also the one that has the system burnout because of bad discs issue.
Yeah, speaking of donations, where are we at?
We are currently sitting at $26,307.
I would love if we can make 27K before we're done for tonight, because we are almost done.
Yeah, come on, boys, guys, we can push for it.
So if you want to snipe that Switch or the Amiibo raffle, like now's your chance.
Yeah, just donate
So
$1,000.
grab your mom's credit card with her permission.
No,
of
that's not
course.
1,000, just 700.
Yeah, don't go overboard.
Spend more than you would again than actually spending money on a Switch.
For a chance to get one.
Switch.
If your parents ask, you spent them on V-Bucks.
Yes.
Wink.
Yeah, and do remind you with the Switch, you also have a year protection plan because your boy Linky really needed that.
Did you just refer to yourself as your boy?
Your boy.
Yes, yes, he did. And I'm not going to let him get
What
away
up,
with it.
gamers? It's your boy, Linky.
Yeah. What's up, demons of hell? It's your boy.
I'm a fucking cat.
Yes, I am.
And then the other, of course, the other thing is, you know, hey, extra boss fight. Samus versus Ridley, Samus versus Kraid, something you never get in Metroid Prime.
Yeah.
That's right. You never did fight Kraid in these games.
I know, they did make a model for him in the first game,
Man,
but
that silly
ends
ass
up on the-
dome on his head. I never liked that dome though.
Everything.
Yeah, I don't know why they put it on the dome. I thought that might have been like a temporary placeholder for a graphic or something. It's like, no, that's the final thing. Just, oh, lovely. You put a kettle on his head.
Alright, I will be right back.
Okay, we have to go to this one.
In a
Oh wait,
certain
I went
sense-
through this thing earlier. Okay.
In a certain sense, it makes
Yeah, you can take the
makes
spot
sense
ball track there for a shortcut.
because you know, you do shoot Kraid in the eye in order to get him, so you probably had to knock the metal plate off in order to actually be able to damage him.
Yeah, yeah. It's like just like a defensive maneuver, but it's like still. It looks so goofy.
I know my mouth is my weakness.
Yeah, so I'm gonna cover my mouth with this helmet.
That's what a mask is for.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what King Hippo did. He just put a sewer plate on his stomach. He's like, all right, hit my stomach now, dummy.
Yeah, but he sealed it with duct tape though. It was like, come on, man. Almost there. Almost there.
You were almost smart about it.
Yeah. Next time wear a bulletproof vest, idiot.
I just noticed T-pose Wrigley again and went, oh yeah.
Asserting dominance.
It's in the perfect spot. It's
Yeah.
we passed Platformania and then T-pose Ridley is our new lord.
I, for one, welcome our new T-posing overlords.
It is in the unseen way, was it?
See the power bomb door?
I mean, T-pose is a position of power. That's what Jesus did.
Oh my!
It's through there.
Yeah, of his own volition, yeah.
Shit! Fuck. Nobody ever made him do that. He just chose. Let's just retcon the Bible.
I mean, is Ridley really choosing to do that T-pose?
Derrick died for our sins.
I don't know why I found retconning the Bible so funny.
Wait.
I can't wait for this analysis video. I'll tell you
That's
that.
literally what the New Testament is. It's a retcon. Hey, that
And
shit
welcome to
happened
Bible
before. Don't
Black.
worry about it. Don't worry about it. This is the new Bible. This is the real one, guys.
Fans
we'll
didn't
call-
like the new Bible, so they decided to rewrite it for themselves.
It's fan fiction.
Yeah, it's Bible fan fiction deluxe.
Release the Jesus
Ribbon.
cut.
Undying Ridley H.
Release
Christ.
the Jesus cut, guys. Come on.
Give us a Jesus cut.
Man, this fucking Jesus story has really blatant Superman allegories.
Jordan Robinson said Ridley H. Christ.
Yeah, I think Undying Reign said that first, but yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I missed you said it first. Oh, God.
Isn't that essentially what Mormonism is, though? A fan fiction?
Oh, I thought you was Ridley. Oh, God.
That's the reason.
Holy Ridley!
Yeah, isn't Ridley a
Batman?
Mormon?
Does that mean that there was a bigger Ridley that then spawned the smaller Ridley? Oh, that's
Yeah,
what other end
yeah,
is.
it was called Mecha Ridley. Ridley.
The Bible final mix.
When's the Bible dancing game?
I'm waiting for the HD
The
Turbo
Bible
edition.
dancing all night.
Oh,
The Father, the Son. and the
I just
Holy
want to say I apologize to everybody.
I don't
On
know.
behalf
Fuck
of
it.
all of us.
You participated.
Yeah.
No, I know.
You're part of this.
I'm sorry that you're offended.
Oh no!
I'm
It's a
joking.
Twitter apology.
The old Twitter meme.
Yeah, you just get your twit get your twit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
God.
know, just get your notes out.
I love this stuff. It's so
Basically. And I have like 7 ads run through the video.
Guys, I'm sorry.
I could just see it now. Game Explains point of view.
It's like a fucking YouTube apology video that
I'm
has a card
sorry.
up top.
Adam and Eve and Knuckles.
You have an apology video, but your end screen also has an end card links to other apology videos.
The Bible
A
2.8.
whole playlist of
If you want to
apologies.
see more.
If you want to see me get down on my knees and say I'm sorry, click this next video. So that way my ad revenue can go up really high.
Can somebody
It's
make an
it's
apology
literally just a
video?
rip of the "We're Sorry" from South Park, just going on for 10 hours.
We're sorry.
Can somebody make an apology video
Sorry.
where it's just gamers, let's get this bread. I'm sorry.
I'm just really stuck in the idea of linking to other people's apology videos. And be like, if you want more like this one,
No, I thought it was like linking to several of your own.
both
You're
options are
promoting
good.
your
I
own
realized
apology.
what I said last time wasn't very PogChamp of me. Can I make this with just a screw attack?
Yeah, you can get over there with a screw attack. It's the only way, unfortunately. Just gotta space out your jumps carefully.
Yeah, okay.
Hi guys, Switch Tuber here. Sorry for pissing in the church, guys. I'm stressed from wildlife leaving me. You know what? That guy's sorry. I'm gonna give him some sub.
We have $5 more donated. This time from Wonky Dick. This is not the post office. Thank you, Wonky Dick.
Save the post office.
Yeah, please. Please do.
Yeah, buy stamps.
By the way, don't order stuff from GameStop. Please order through UPS right now because getting the free shipment is so bad. Because you have to wait a month to get your stuff, and I hate it.
John, I want an apology video of not doing a versus video because of the charity.
Guys,
Did we say that on stream?
Yeah, we can say that on stream. What,
Yeah.
fuck that
Okay.
kid.
Yeah, just gotta screw attack back over there, and that's keys there.
I accidentally went to the damn portal again.
Yeah, John, your eyes are supposed to be red and really watery, and your hair's got to be like, oh wait.
I accidentally went inside the damn portal again.
Just wear the boom wig, and then just make it all frazzled and sad.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, might be struggling in the hair department, but we got wigs, right?
I
No,
would
wait,
like to
got
make
it.
a formal
I've got just put
apology.
Celine on your head. There you go.
Chuck, to summarize with USPS, it's the long story short. They need money. They need support. I was going to say earlier that if you get e-billing, someone pointed out to me that if you have your bank or your credit card companies or whatever just bill you manually, they have to pay for first class postage, which helps the USPS. And since we've all switched to e-billing in the last 5-10 years, that's a lot of money that they no longer have towards their operating income. That's the most simple version I can say without saying a lot more.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, just believe us.
Yeah,
That's
you're all,
what
trust
you're all
me,
dog
I'm,
sanctuary
trust
now.
me, I'm a YouTuber. You can believe me.
Are you a
After a lot of people
YouTuber?
get their
How many
information
sky
these
keys
days.
do we need now? We just have 2 left.
Where are they at?
And Smiley, we
Oh,
are
for two of us.
a little less than 700 away from.
Wait, oh, that's right, because the one actually next to the sky, the sanctuary is a gimme, so you're not counting that one.
Sorry.
Because we've cleared out Temple Grounds, we've cleared out Aegon, we've cleaned out here, so yeah, Torvus is the last area to check, and the first one there would be in the Dark World equivalent of the entrance to Torvus from Temple Grounds. You know where we got the first beam ammo expansion on the run? Just before we fought Shaika.
Why do I see titties?
Oh, son of a... I hate it when that
Oh.
happens.
What was that?
Sorry, I got distracted by titties. What did I miss?
Ugh. What if we told you about looking in the mirror?
Okay, first of all, I actually don't have titties anymore.
The foot stomps intensifies.
Oh wait, Johnny, are you gonna be sad when your man tits go away?
No, not really.
I will be.
We'll never get Johnny nipple.
Oh, baby, I don't like you anymore. Yeah, I'm getting ready for my next monthly weigh-in, actually. That's in a couple of days, because I decided every 15th of the month, I do a social media update.
Hey, Johnny, I was
Good
gonna
way to
ask
stay
you.
motivated.
Yeah, that's basically what keeps me motivated.
Are you like watching videos, like doing it?
No,
Or how you doing?
no. I'm strictly following the routine. Like sometimes I'll load up a playlist on YouTube because, well, like music. Just like basic shit, because yeah, sometimes listening to the program over and over again does get a little monotonous, and I don't have the workouts committed to memory.
Okay.
So
I was gonna ask,
I need the
can you
guidance.
link me to it?
What
I wanna try it
DDP Yoga is a paid program.
Oh yeah. Like,
Yeah, just
just
Google
seems to
DDP
be-
Yoga.
Yeah.
You'll find their site.
Yeah,
They're
you'll find it.
really.
Yeah,
I-
and
they're
get
really good.
use the app. Like there's DVDs, but use the app. It's way easier.
It's DDPO.
DDP
The
Yoga.
year 2020.
DDP Yoga.
DVDs.
I'll put it in chat for you. Like,
Okay, I found it.
You got it, okay.
Restore my ammo because I can use the ammo.
Yeah, it's an ammo refill station.
Johnny, are you just doing the yoga, or are you doing? anything
I'm
else
doing
to go
yoga,
with
and I'm
that?
also doing. I'm doing the yoga, and I'm also changing my diet considerably. I'm also.
I mean, the
I'm
diet
also-
thing is how I lost most of my weight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Diet's
I'm
gonna
also
be
I'm
like-
also fasting. Like I'm really strict on my eating schedule.
Me too. I'm doing intermittent fasting. I only eat for 8 hours every day.
Yeah, same here.
Well, you just eat for like 8 hours, like.
Haha,
you-
very
you
cute.
are-
No,
Yeah,
I
I
only
know-
eat through an 8-hour period.
Yeah.
I know what you meant.
You have an 8-hour period where you can eat, but afterwards you don't eat anything. You drink water, and if you're gonna have coffee, like drink it either straight black or use like a sugar-free something like that.
Yeah, I've got to start fasting tomorrow, unfortunately.
Like you can't have more than 15 calories, or else your body will start.
You're going back to where you were. You need to turn around, go back with the door, and start making your way upwards.
Yeah, intermittent fasting worked really well for my girlfriend, so I've been thinking about it. But I like eating. I don't know.
Yeah, I feel that. Like, you know, there are times where, especially like last week when my internet went down, I had depression Wendy's.
Yeah.
So.
Did you get the Frosty?
No, I didn't get the. I don't like Frosties from Wendy's.
Okay, man.
If I'm gonna have ice cream, I'm gonna have like Ben and Jerry's now.
I just
Oh,
love.
God. If,
I
if
just
we're
love
ever
the
gonna have
name.
ice cream. Oh, sorry. Oh god, I just want some sherbet ice cream and that's it.
I just love the name Depression Wendy's.
Yeah.
Like I just gotta take a step
I mean-
back on that one real quick.
I mean, you should almost go to Arby's when you have depression. It feels more
Taco
right.
Bell.
It's the biggest brand collaboration of the generation. Depression and Arby's.
Yeah, and they'll make a cardboard figure out of me that looks really depressed.
Yeah,
with a cut
whenever you go
internet
through the
cable in
drive-thru,
one
There's
hand.
like a small jingle. It's just your main theme, but played on a sad trombone.
It'll just be the amiibo picture, but you're frowning.
No. John's just sitting
welcome
there
to
like in the
the
pose
party.
from Watchmen.
Can
John's
we
just
take
sitting there
your
in the
order?
pose from Watchmen, just sitting there.
What was that like?
I said John's just sitting there, just like the pose from Watchmen. He's just like sitting there going, "Yep."
Oh.
Did we? Yep.
Oh wow.
Son of a bitch.
Oh, that's it now. It's on principle.
Oh, come on.
Abe. away from the giant thing.
You can only veer so far though with the screw attack.
Well, you can screw.
You can
this attack.
screw off. Yeah, I got him. Hey, honey, I told him off. Did you say the screw line, buddy? Yeah, I did. Fuck him.
I'm proud of you.
All right, let's go back to the portal. Wait, because this will lead to... Yeah, we can take it here.
You can take the portal here or take it upstairs. Either way, as long as you can get back to the temple energy controller.
How do you find out where these are normally again? Like in the game?
There are hints.
In game, there's corpses of special blue Luminoffs scattered in the light world, and if you scam them, they'll just have a little, "Oh, I fell into battle in this room fighting Ing," and the room will be highlighted in red. And that's like the hint to say, "Hey, there's something here in the dark world." And if you use the dark visor in the room, you can see an outline of the creature that has the key.
I see.
And then you find someone's wallet, and you're like,
"Score."
This is mine now. We can get to it'd be faster if we go to the temple in this area, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it'd be a hell of a lot faster.
Oh,
Because if you were to
boy.
take the Taurus elevator here, that would just dump you in the underwater section. And that would be no bueno. There's a spider ball track right next to Ing Boy.
Yeah.
Man,
Why
I
not?
really
He's
do
got
love
that in a
this
retinal scan.
game, though.
Yeah, why is it not a retinal scan?
But the only thing is, it's technically 10 keys, which I mentioned hours ago. But one of them did manage to make it to the gateway in time to insert it, and then became compost. So generous of them. And yet they didn't donate to this charity, tightwads.
Yeah, who wouldn't donate to this charity?
It's almost like they don't want to see the Act 3 clip. Shame.
Shame.
Granted.
He's even got a special 18 plus version we were going to show after hours, but I guess you don't want it all bad enough, huh?
Why does Apple got a...
I will say, Dayumi and I made it a point to make sure that the Zero Suit wasn't clinging to Samus's
like super skin tight, basically.
Yeah.
I thought the Zero Suit kind of grew with Samus as she grew.
Well, I mean, it's reason enough to believe like let's say if she got it in early, because I think other M establishes he had the Zero Suit since like teenage years.
Okay, yeah, you know what? Yeah, it's cool. You guys decide, because I thought you were talking.
Yeah. Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about the.
Again, my favorite incarnation of Zero Suit Samus is her design in Samus Returns, the 3DS game. Like, I actually love that concept art of Zero Suit Samus. Although a part of me does miss the purple leotard with green hair. And, well, hold on, I'm going the wrong way.
Yeah, that's the way we
didn't
came
they
in.
actually did the green hair thing?
No, they never did it again.
There's a second elevator we need to shoot up.
Can I go through the door, thank you?
I remember on my first run of this, I was in the Ing Hive. I went to go towards the Sanctuary boss, and the door didn't open at all. Shot at it, never opened. I had to reboot the entire system to get it working.
I would have left it. It was just like, all right, we disabled the door.
We can still get to the temple through this way. We just
can,
take the
it just
corridor
goes,
the long way around.
Yeah, all right. We'll just do that.
Don't you got the grapple hook?
I do. Well, I have screw attack now too.
Well, Linky, we have the screw attack now. We do not need that inferior piece of tech called the grapple beam.
But you can yank and pull stuff from.
No, not
Wrong
in this
game.
Prime 3.
Wrong game. Prime 3. That's when you can rip and tear in Metroid.
Over and over and over again until it is done.
Anything. I just really want to play Metroid Prime 1 now.
You should.
Because for some reason, yeah, it's a good game.
I believe it. It's just I have to finish Twilight Princess and the.
And the haunted hallway of presidential campaigns.
Yeah, I just had a flashback to that.
Okay, let's go to the light area.
Your thing's about halfway done, by the way, Lynx.
What's up?
I just
Your thing.
Oh, go
You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I just looked up the artwork of Zero Suit, and because I couldn't quite remember, and yeah, it's definitely good. I like it more from the front than the back.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! You're talking about that? Oh shit! I forgot about that experiment.
Because especially the front, when you look at the back and then look at the front again, it's like, oh, they're having it set up like she's wearing one of those micro bikini thongs.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
I'm the
I mean,
snake.
at least the chest is better represented, but lower portion could use some work.
Yeah.
So going way too.
Tits are nice, but ass is missing some.
Well, no, I think it's I think what Derrick is saying is there's too much emphasis on the ass.
Oh my god, can they stop knocking you off already?
These enemies are really
I'm just-
bloody obnoxious, and the only
I'm
way
just
to kill
angry.
them is to use the artist formerly known as Seeker missiles.
Ugh, I hate them.
So does everyone else when they first run into them.
I keep getting. I don't remember.
Oh my
this
God.
issue before.
Johnny
Uh,
ordered them.
I was gonna say, just murder these clowns. They're proven troublesome.
This game just gets mean
Powerbomb.
at a certain point. Like straight up, just not like doesn't even try to be
Oh,
like.
man, fuck this. It's good trying to hit them. I'm gonna try again.
Yo, just black hole.
Oh yeah, I do have dark burst. One second.
Oh my god.
The dark burst does
Black
work.
hole. Mega
Oh well,
laser.
wait to find out.
Wow, dark burst just fucking whiffed.
Drill!
Welp.
The NCS master says, "I cannot believe this took longer than Final Fantasy IV."
Oh, I love Final Fantasy.
Oh yeah, Final Fantasy. is good.
There is a break in between as well.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we had a few breaks.
I think even counting the break, it's gonna get close though. Because we're what at hour 10.
We started at 10 in the morning. Hour 12. Yeah. Because concluding that 3-hour break. Yeah, it's gonna be as long. It is definitely gonna be a little longer than my Final Fantasy IV run because that was 9 to 10 hours long.
Nice.
We should play Final Fantasy X.
What 10?
Yeah.
I just wanted. I need to make another completed save file of 10.
I haven't
Well,
played 10 in a while.
heard
I
your
still
money
need to go
should
through it
go
on the
up
Vita again.
I don't know. Did you pick another RPG? Oh, wait, you're already playing RPG, aren't you?
Well, I was playing Crosscode.
Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah,
Hearts
for
and,
Wednesdays. Yeah.
What was it, Crosscode?
Yeah, I was playing Crosscode, but I might stop that if I'm being honest.
Just not gelling with you?
No, because I'm not paying attention to the story, and I want to pay attention to the story.
Yeah,
Story
that's
just
fair
is
enough.
kind of important in that.
Santiago was asking about the Titus bomb accident. Yeah, we went over that during 4, I think.
The audio drama.
Yeah. God.
Yeah.
Hey, a
Have you
blitzball.
Hey,
Have you
a
been enjoying
blitzball.
playing
No,
Crosscode?
Leon. Or no, Leon. What?
Oh, that's
No,
a
Titus,
blitzball.
What were you saying?
Hang
Chris?
on. I'm pulling out the GIF.
I was just asking John how he's been enjoying playing Crosscode at least, because I've been curious about it.
Oh, I enjoyed the game. I really am, but I feel that I want to give the game a little more respect.
Is it like a Trials of Mana E kind of thing?
I never play Trials of Mana.
Like
Top-down
another
action RPG.
From what I've
game?
seen, that doesn't look quite Trials of Mana.
No, not quite.
Yeah, it's
And
one of those things
Crosscode's
like
long too, right? Oh, sorry, Chris.
No, it's okay. I was just thinking it's one of those games I've heard a lot about, and I've heard kind of that it's an RPG, so I wasn't sure how it worked.
Yeah.
Here you go, Johnny. Here's the blitzballs or blitzball.
No, I don't want to look at it. I think I might know what it is, and I don't want to.
It is what it is.
Because I remember somebody said Crosscode can be like 40 hours, and it reminded me of there's another game that's coming out soon called Phenotopia.
Oh yeah, I did. Game and watches that.
Oh yeah, that's right, you did. And the developer was telling me that it's like it can be up to 50 hours for a first run.
I didn't realize it was that long.
Yeah, but yeah, that's all I can say.
God damn.
But it's weird that there's a bunch of Zelda games that are like not Zelda, but like Zelda styled kind of games that are trying to capture that vibe and then are also very long. Because I think they're kind of missing the fact that Zelda was already getting too long at a certain point.
Oh my god, this photo right here just literally popped up as soon as I clicked off of it.
Tom, where am I going?
Easiest you know the portal with the bridge
Towards
towards
center
the
of this area.
where the Boost Guardian was. That's our access point here.
The Forgotten
There
Bridge.
it is. Yep, that's the one.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go there.
Quite literally, when I was trying to look for that image of the blitzball, this was like the next image that popped up.
Oh dear
I
God,
don't
what did you
care
find?
about your stories.
Oh God, the HD faces always look weird to me.
I don't mind them too much. I think, like the model upgrades overall, I think I really liked.
For which game?
Final Fantasy X.
Yeah, the 10 upgrades don't look bad. Except for Yuna in some places. They give her, like, for some reason, she has, like, bags under her eyes, like... at
Well, I mean,
random
given what she's
intervals.
going
I
through.
mean, she hasn't been sleeping.
Yeah, it does kind of make sense. I'll give it that. There are points where Titus's face goes a little like off model too. Mainly him and Yuna though. The other ones are all pretty fine. They're not as utilized characters. Like they're all there, but like the work obviously went into those two specifically because they're the most prominent.
I still need to play Final Fantasy X.
It's because she just keeps dancing.
I legitimately, unironically love 10.
Oh, I love 10 too. And I love 10 too.
Again, I have not played 10, even though I played most of the Final Fantasy games now.
You should play 10.
10 was my
That's great.
first technical Final Fantasy.
Yeah, but I already
Because that was when Final
Okay.
Fantasy started getting really big in Europe. Because our first one was technically 7, but it was still more of a what's this series about thing. Because the only one we got before that was bloody Mystic Quest.
Oh my
It
god.
still has one of the best soundtracks. I will say.
Yeah, and that's all it has.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but the soundtrack doesn't make a good game, honey.
True.
It's a half pipe near one of the doors if you're trying to get up.
Yeah, but I would play Final Fantasy X next, but the next game on my list of games I'm going to be streaming is actually going to be Skies of Arcadia.
Which version?
GameCube.
I finally got that. I just haven't had a chance to play it. I want to stream it at some point.
Well, you should totally join me over at my channel. Play the games.
There you go.
You didn't even say the Twitch URL.
If you're gonna do a
well, I wanted to join him, but gosh darn it, I just don't know where he streams.
Well.
Oh well,
dipshit.
dipshit.
Allow me to do this real quick. Oh, right, this isn't your channel.
Nope.
This isn't.
This isn't
You
my
absolute
channel,
dick. We don't have the commands
We
here,
don't.
son.
There
Well,
is
sorry,
no
chat.
exclamation Linky here.
Sorry, chat. You guys are getting linked.
Yeah, you don't get one then. That's it. It doesn't work, so you blew your chance.
You blew it.
Fuck. Twitch.tv/King Linky. What? I mean, what? Who said that? My free recently brought the Dreamcast.
The Dreamcast are $128. Good lord. You should get the GameCube version.
I mean, it only stays at about $28.
I mean, there's not much of a difference between the Dreamcast and GameCube version. GameCube has a few optional bosses, and it fits on one disc. That's about it. The biggest sacrifice is music quality and textures.
Really? Okay. That's interesting.
Didn't GameCube adjust the encounter rate? Or is
Yeah, they also lower the counter rate somewhat.
Yeah.
I think that would get an HD.
Someone in chat lists the Final Fantasy games they played, and one of the games they have not played is 13-2, which means they played 13 and 13-3.
Yeah, they didn't play the best one of the 13 trilogy.
And 12.3? I don't know what 12.3 is. I can't
Wait,
tell
is
what's a
it
joke
12.3?
anymore.
Would-
What if this power
would
bomb
12,
over?
unless they meant 13.3 there, but 12.3 might be, I guess, because 12 takes place in the same world as Tactics, right?
Yes.
I think.
But also,
But there was
Well,
there
they
was a
both share Evilise as a setting. I'm not sure if it's the exact same Evilise.
I
It
think
is the same
they later confirmed it was, but like it was kind of like just a name reference for the longest time, and then they were like, no, we lied, it's real. Don't worry about it. Don't think.
Yeah, it's just like our Evilise Johnny. In 14.
There was a DS
Yeah.
Final Fantasy 12 that was like a strategy game, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
that's 12 too.
things.
Yeah.
That was all about Vaughn and Pinello actually becoming Sky Pirates, I think.
Yep.
Everyone's favorite characters from that game.
Yeah, it's in the drink.
I don't want to go in the drink. It's purple.
Drink your purple
You're gonna
stuff.
take your Kool-Aid and you're gonna fucking like it.
You drink the cough syrup.
Drink the Ribena.
I don't
Become
want to
one
drink the
with the Ribena.
Robitussin.
Willem asks, wait, there are 3 13s? Yes.
Yes.
Yes, there are.
There are.
They didn't call it 13.
So many of them.
They
Lightning
called it
Return's one of them.
Returns, which is, oh god, that game is awful.
Yeah. As a Final Fantasy fan, the game had so much promise. If anything, there was actually a 14-13 collab.
A 13-14 collab that I would. I think it was already over though when I joined the game though.
Yeah. Where like it just basically come to our world and said, "Huh, I guess the gods really challenging me," and I'm like, "Fuck you, bitch,
no.
get out of 14."
Get out.
And then
of
she
here.
left,
No
and
one
I'm like,
likes you.
finally. And then I got a shirt, and I was like, this doesn't fit me.
And your shirt doesn't fit me.
Last one. The last one is in the underwater section of the temple. And I think it's the room where we fought the Grapple Guardian.
So a ways off, basically. Alright.
Yeah.
Last key, though, at the very least, so
Yeah, it's the last one, and then
we can go to this guy.
final boss time.
There's it's been fun because Amy has never played Chrono Trigger, so I've been introducing that to her on her channel.
Okay.
So it's been fun to see her reaction. And she was freaking out at the trial scene. Like,
it's
oh God,
yeah,
we're doing-
it's
we're
such an
gonna get a bad
iconic
ending, do I need
moment
to
of the
restart?
game that hits you pretty early on.
Mhm.
Wait, there's no portal.
Oh God,
Yeah, I
Nora.
gotta go back. There's no portal. Wait, how the hell do I get to that portal on the other side? Do I need a power bomb for that?
Oh, and the little small corridor there. No, on the other door near where you came through, there's like a little side area you can jump through. It's somewhat hidden because of how dark the room is. And then you go through the portal there, and that just gives you the free missile expansion.
Nah, that's it. That's right.
Yep.
Silver Dude says, you know what else doesn't need a remake? Resident Evil 4.
Yeah, I would agree. Code Veronica's more desperate for one.
Yeah, if they're gonna remake on Resident Evil game, they need to be Code Veronica.
And then Chris Redfield punched what's his face's wife, and he said, "All right, come with me, loser. We got an 8th
Well,
game
at least
to
he
go into."
downgraded to punching at the very least, instead of just shooting her in the face like 8 times.
I thought he punched her.
No, well, no, I'm talking more about Resident Evil 8, Chris.
Yeah. That's...
Chris Redfield punched my wife.
My dad could beat up your mom. Actual school playground insult that somebody used in my presence once, not at me.
Oh my god.
Okay, so the specific room we need is the catacombs.
Wife beater Chris.
What?
Why? Chris, don't beat up my wife, please.
Don't beat up my wife, Chris.
Beat my wife, Chris.
So we'll just have to go back to the Forgotten Bridge area and
Damn it.
retrace
Oh
those steps.
God, I just need to. No, John, you need to go. I know. It's just that fucking man. I hate Dark Aether so much because I just drone
I'm
away.
almost done with Dark Aether.
I know. Just that I just drone like real easily because everything looks the goddamn same in this damn place.
I know everything looks so.
Maybe if we set it on
The
fire.
colors don't feel so right.
Johnny, the
Sweet.
colors hurt me.
A quick $5 donation from Spy Zario, who says, my truly last donation of the marathon. Excellent job, everyone, for the achievement. While you guys are on the hunt for Sky Temple keys, let me propose an interesting crossover question for everyone. Would the Space Pirates join up with the Covenant from Halo? If you think about it, the Space Pirates assimilated different alien species under the pirate name, hence the different appearances throughout the games. The troopers in 3 sort of resemble elites, and with them replace religion with crimes. Anyway, I should replay the series again and enjoy the memes I posted on Twitter under the hashtag. Thank you, Spazari. I don't know anything about other series. I'm going to say yes.
You know what? I can actually see it happening because with the promise of tubes from the Arbiter and his people to the Space Pirate, it's going to be like, all right, so we're making Halo, all right? And it has a ton, it's basically a flat world that everybody can walk on. And then when like Pirate says, are there tubes in it? Yes. I'm in.
That's it. Like that's
Son of a
it.
bitch, I'm in.
So the thing to me is, how do you replace religion with crimes in the Halo world?
The same way you do in the real world.
How Master Chief would fare against like Kraid or
Lord Torvis. Where's Lord Torvis?
Ridley.
Master
just
Chief,
retrace
mind
the way
telling
you
me
went
what you're
to my
doing
world.
on that
Yeah,
Kraid,
yeah.
sir?
And then just go for the nearest
fought the
portal,
hive
which would
mind,
be
so-
where you fought, or where you got the second key here, I should say.
Yeah, I'm gonna go backwards here.
Well,
the
then again, he got his
hive
ass
mind and
kicked
Mother
by a
Brain-
343, so I don't know. At a
Hive
certain
mind
point.
and-
Oh no, it's higher up. God damn it.
The most important question is, where does Craig fall in this Halo crossover with Metroid? I hope they don't even change that model. I hope they just leave that one as is.
I want him to be on the title screen.
It's him next to John Halo.
Man, I love Spyro music. So I almost said hedgehog. Spiral the dragon. Music
the
is really
Hedgehog.
good.
I think we accidentally jumped timelines there for a second.
I think we did.
Spyro the Dragon, yeah.
I thought you were the hedgehog. He goes really fast.
Okay, so what's Spyro's the Hedgehog's special power? He's got heartburn. Oh.
Oh. Wait, that's the special power? Well, shit, that I have special powers. I have that every day.
Then you're more special
Hey,
than
everybody,
most.
good news. Gout is a mutant power.
Did you get the last key?
I'm heading towards it right now.
We're heading towards it now.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah, get into that last push, which means you only have a.
Yeah,
left to
because
do.
I got like, no, never mind. I'm not even gonna give you an estimated time.
I'd say maybe half an hour, 45 minutes.
Yeah, you just gotta guess.
All right, 6 more hours. Let's go, boys.
I know we've said it before, but God, this is an absolute pace breaker. Like,
Yeah,
this is
Mothball Tunnel right behind you.
Yeah, you guys paid for this, so get what you deserved.
Yeah, this makes me think I don't want to play this game.
You get what you deserve. No, I mean you should play. You should try and play anyway because you might really enjoy it. You know, I don't like this game, but I don't like this game as much as Prime 1 or 3. I shouldn't say I don't
Especially
like
not
this
in
game.
one sitting.
Yeah, especially
Like,
not.
yeah,
obviously.
yeah.
Well, you shouldn't do that with any game. You know.
World of Light.
I think for me, because I liked it, I didn't like it as much as Prime 1, but I enjoyed it when I played through it. Obviously, again, not in one city, like you said. And then I think I got to the entrance to the final area before we even get to the Sky Key stuff, and I just thought about the Sky Keys, and because I knew from your review even back then, I was like, oh no, those are coming. And I think I may have just unintentionally put the game down.
Oh. All right, where we going?
The nearest portal to us is in the next room down below, and the room we need to get to is the catacombs in the Dark World.
But even then, that was around the time I picked up Xenoblade, so it may have just been the Xenoblade. I don't remember the timeline back then, but I know Xenoblade ate my life.
Fastest way might be to take the door that's got the dark beam on it. Because that might dump us right in the room we need to be in.
Oh yeah. Okay, I went too far down. Luckily, I got the gravity booster.
So being unfamiliar with this trilogy, is there anything else like this in 1 and 3, or is this just kind of a 2?
One's got the Chozo artifacts, but thankfully you can get most of them along the way. 3 has the oversized batteries you can get some along the way, but most of them are just like this. Got to go around the rest of the world near the end.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But thankfully, you don't need all of them. Just about maybe half of them.
That sounds better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Sky Temple Keys are the worst part of it. Which is so odd because they handled them right with the first game. In hindsight, yeah.
In hindsight. This was done by a different team than Prime 1, because by the time they were doing this, the original Prime team was long gone.
I think I'm the back. Never mind.
It's no Sunshine or Superman 64. They're not even comparable. Superman 64 is just a terrible game. Sunshine's a good game.
Mm-hmm.
I guess
Streams.
I think they're talking about streams, maybe.
Right. Is there a body of water around here? Wait, if we're in the yeah, I think we're in the right room.
Oh, okay.
So it's just getting the drink down here. Yep, this is it.
Where are you?
It's tucked away in like the corner. There's like little white spots you got to shoot to make these little pudgy enemies move out the way.
Wait, what the hell are you?
I said there's a
watch
light
drone.
beacon right above it. You got to shoot that, and then it's like, oh, I'll move because suddenly it's bright. Because apparently the Luminoff advanced technology, everybody decided sentient paperweights were needed.
Yeah. So claustrophobic in here. Don't like it. It stinks. Wait, what the hell?
Yeah, you're in the right place. You just got to follow it around counterclock.
But there's no other. Wait.
There is. There's a second
okay,
one.
there's no one here. Okay, yeah. They corrupted the paperweights. We can't hope to win.
You know, we could shoot these with the kinetic orb cannon and lose our paperweights. Are you high?
Wait, I'm not using the analogy for anything else. There we go. Oh my goodness. All right, we're done.
Hey, all 9 keys.
Boy.
Hey, do it again. I was watching.
No, fuck you. All right, we're going to the Sky Temple, kids.
Okay, I'm gonna have to formally request a ban for Linky from reality.
Again?
Yes, again. And no appeal.
Bye,
Come
Linky.
on. I mean, I play World of Life, you guys.
Oh,
With
Christ.
that said, $683 is what we need in order to unlock Act 3's quit.
Yes.
So if everybody donated $2.
Save Wikipedia, guys.
And
I know you're reading this. You will not leave me on read.
I will just copy and paste this and be on my way. Because I'm a college student.
Oh wait, hold on.
Seriously,
Get to
fuck
it.
writing
Oh, let me get
papers,
back to
man.
the
I
portal,
hate
let me-
it.
The funny thing is, I still technically write papers because of reviews, but at least I'm interested
Yeah.
in the subject.
That's that horrible realization you have when you get a little older. It's like, man, I remember when English class was my least favorite class in high school. It's like, I'm never writing papers again. Wait. Oh, fuck, I bamboozled myself.
I shake them for myself. Oh my god, but yeah, writing in English is not my favorite subject, as you can probably tell.
I was always that English kid.
Well,
English
I
was
mean,
my
you
major,
miss.
so-
I mean, sometimes you have your dyslexic moments and you misspeak, sure, but I feel it's not the same thing as like maybe having a typo or like, because I find it easier to write than to speak at times. Like I write better than I talk.
Oh, same.
Yeah, I think I agree with that.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, but I'm more of a guy who's more all show but no tell. Like that's the kind of guy I am.
Yeah,
Because
and that's hard to do in
if
college.
you want me to kind of explain stuff, it's just like I just want to show you instead, please. I don't want to explain this.
It'd be better if I show you than you for the sex dungeon.
Okay, so this is how you have to have sex. You just basically put your thingamajig here in. It's wrong.
And yeah, and as always play safe. Make sure you apply WD-40 before you begin.
Baba, no.
Baba, no, not the gift peanut butter.
Spamus said, "I love when John wrote a 52-minute essay on Sonic 06."
It wasn't an essay. It was a rant. Let's be real here. It was a rant.
I could have sworn it was a thesaurus, but okay.
No, that's Clements.
Yeah.
Essay videos are all the rage now.
You know what?
I
I guess
honestly
it
think that
is kind of the thing, really, but Sonic.
You know what? If I ever like do a review, it would just be over 14, and I'll just be like, I really, really like this game. Call it a day.
Problem is though, is that you like in order to thrive in this fucking economy in YouTube, you have to bitch about shit.
Who said I want to be a YouTuber?
I'm just saying, well, in videos in general, it's not just necessarily YouTube, but people are just more attracted to negative opinions than they are about positive opinions.
Yeah, but I do all my stuff on Pornhub.
It goes back to that whole thing
Alright,
about
then,
how
dude,
angry.
then fuck angrily then.
Yeah, like as long as you get people angry, that's sadly the way that sometimes it doesn't have to be that way, but that's sometimes just how it can be.
All right, I fucked your mom. All right, so on with this porno.
There's some people who surpass that and succeed on positivity.
Oh, 100%.
But
Yeah,
you don't,
like,
but certainly you have to agree though that you don't hear about them nearly as often as you do with the people that bitch. You know,
like there are creators that I admire that have been very positive creators, and you can even see them sort of become cynical over time, and watch them become cynical, not necessarily because of the algorithm or any sort of being that doesn't exist. You know what I mean? But you can see them kind of become cynical over time and get a little more negative bit by bit.
Yeah, it comes with old age, sadly.
Well, it's an age thing too, but it's also just the implicit fact that half the comments you're gonna get are gonna be shitty anyway. Like you can really can't read the comments after a certain point.
People still read YouTube comments?
Oh yeah.
Like I still try and read through most of mine. But
there's a
even
certain
then,
threshold with mine. Like after a while, I'm spending most of my day just looking at this, and sometimes at most I'll just, if I felt like a comment, I'll give it a fave. But they're really hard to keep track of, and you know, especially when you after you build a considerable base, like you turn off notifications on your phone.
Yeah.
Because you're getting comments every waking second.
Even for me, I'm obviously a much smaller channel size than you in that instance. But I know even for me, like I said to Chris, like once I hit a certain point, like I'm turning it all off. Like I'm turning notifications off because I love interacting and I love building that community up. But at a certain point, once that base is there, it's sadly hard just to keep up. Maybe outside of like that first hour where you hang out in the comments and see what people are saying and try and interact. Because those are going to be the people that aren't going to be the angry ones because those come in later. So it's not going to kill your mental health. But
that and plus, I think for like followers, if they want to get direct with you, they usually just like do like follow the other stuff like your Twitter, your Twitches and stuff like that, because those are like the best encouragement. Because it's like, hey, I'm here to watch you, support you, and to literally say that you are a big giant poo-poo face.
and there's another thing that you just reminded me of actually. I don't know how it is for you guys, for example. Let me see my mic. Sorry, I don't know how it is for you guys, but if I remember the number correctly, the YouTube average for like likes on a video is between 5 and 10% of the views, and then the comments are 1% or less of how many views you get. You're gonna get that many people commenting. So it's such a small percentage of the people that are enjoying your videos that are even saying anything about it. So you really only get the idea of that number as well. So you get the negative comments that stick out more because people are
closest to the tallest elevator you're looking for, John.
Because people are more likely to complain about something in the comments than be positive about it, generally, because they're pointing at a problem they have or what have you.
Right.
Yeah.
But hitting a like button's easy. So you
through the Grand Wind Chamber and back through the Hall of Eyes.
So it's almost like a like a reverse echo chamber sometimes.
That reminds me a lot of Twitter, because if you like something, you can like it. If you want to share it, you can share it. But if you don't like something, your only option is to comment.
Yeah.
Or to reply, I suppose.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so if you see something that has way more
comments
comments than likes, and it's like, ooh, people hate this.
Yeah. Like that whole thing about being ratioed is a meme now, because it's like, oh, someone said something controversial, and now they have that comment threshold out ratioing their or rather they have the comment to like ratio is skewed.
Yo, I'm just kind of glad that from my Twitter, if I just like see something like that, I just go like, yeah, just this, hide this, titties, like.
Shellshock asked, have you guys ever had newer comments on past videos? Oh, all the time.
All the time. But there's a point. I don't know. For me personally, like, I have what I call a lifespan of my video, where after a certain amount of time, I will stop paying attention to it. Like, I will likely refer to it when I'm talking about it in a future video, because, hey, I talked about this game a couple years ago during this time, but I rarely new comments on old videos. Mostly because sometimes I don't want to.
Take a raise.
I don't want to, because I feel that the lifespan of that video has passed.
Yeah. I think I remember saying to you the one time, we were talking, and I had asked you something about something you had said in a video, and you were like, oh, I don't fucking remember. And I was like, oh, yeah, no, that makes sense. And then I'm thinking, like, man, I can't imagine, like, not remembering things, and now I don't remember what I made last month. Like, so,
yeah, that is my one fear that I realize I'm never going to get past. There are times where I'm writing a script for a game, and I will stop and think to myself, I felt like I've said this exact same thing for this other game that I played years ago. And on a number of occasions, I will, for whatever reason, go back to an old video, maybe, again, for a reference point, and I'll listen to it. And I was like, I did say the exact same thing for this different game I was talking about, like, years ago. But I can't help that, because it would be so much fucking time wasted if I had to go back to all my old videos to make sure, I better make sure I don't repeat myself from this one video I did 6 years ago.
Yeah. I don't even know if viewers would remember that unless they're marathon
No.
reviews.
I mean, there'll be like one, but then
that's the right portal.
Again, the one that's going to remember and point it out tends to be the kind of commenter that you
So from this one, we go through straight to the Sky Temple.
That you don't want to interact with too much, because they're usually the ones that are...
actually, you said this in episode 43 of Johnny Versus that you didn't like
every once in a
Metroid
while,
at all. Fuck you!
Every once in a while, I'll still get the folks that wonder where the scores went. And I was like, the scores went a long time ago. Where the hell have you been?
Quick, Chris, what were you saying?
No, I was saying, just sorry, Johnny. Just you and I, Kevin, have a really good social experiment going on with the actuallys right now.
Oh God, yes. So on not to try and plug here, but on I did a video ranking every Paper Mario game, including Origami King. And early on, I said I'm not ranking Mario and Luigi game or Mario and Luigi Paper Jam. It doesn't count. And I know I'm going to get some actuallys in the comments. And so I had Chris record a clip of him saying, "You actually forgot about this game. You're a bad YouTuber. I hate you." And I put that in the video. He put that comment on the video, and I literally said, "If you're the kind of guy that says that, fuck you." So I replied, "Fuck you." And there are like dozens of comments saying, "Yeah, you're being really mean to him." And it's like, did you watch the video?
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Like he said in the video, he wasn't going to cover it, and I'm like,
like it's literally like, look at the avatar. It literally says your name that you did it.
This was the meme, guys.
And I feel so bad because you're getting notifications on those too, and like I'm getting them, and I'm already annoyed. And I feel bad that I put you through that.
Yeah, that's fine.
But it's really funny. That's
Yo, if you ever need someone to ever do that for you guys, give me a holler.
You're not a sacrificial lamb, Linky.
If you ever want this, there is some kid who just commented at me and said, "I hate you." Dad? He's like, "No, I'm a kid, and I'm not your dad." I was like, "Fair play."
Dad?
And I think his name was I Like Animal Crossing or something.
Yeah.
Like just some random, like very generic. Oh, it's so funny. Like it's precious at a certain point.
YouTube's stupid.
Oh God.
But it's great.
Johnny, you're missing your key.
No, one's already inside.
What was I gonna say a moment ago? Oh, with the repeating yourself thing. My fear is more that I will not refute myself. What's the word? What's the word?
Contradict.
Contradict. Thank you. That I'll contradict something I said in a previous video, which can happen because my opinion might change. But also that I might just forget something that I said, and that my opinion has changed on a thing, and I don't want to like. I don't want that fear of being locked into an opinion that I had 7 years ago, on a video game that doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like it's like, oh, you said that you didn't like the Halo John Halo, and it's like, no, I like John Halo. I just didn't like that John Halo.
Consider this. Fuck you.
Yeah, like literally, just again, if you're that, someone just replied again.
But
Chris.
on this one video,
Literally
8
just
years
now.
ago, you had the similar opinion on this that you say you don't like anymore. Curious. I am very intelligent.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And I think we said during the Bayonetta stream, like, if you're that kind of person, I don't want to be your friend. I want to make that clear.
Yeah.
Like,
All right, we can't be friends then.
fuck. Sorry, Linky.
My mentality and my writing style has considerably changed since, like, even as early as the old Johnny versus stuff. You know, I unfortunately I feel some people misinterpret that at times, where they think I am still the soda guzzling, high squealing dude that I was like in 2012 and 11. It's like I am not that guy anymore. You know,
Yeah.
it's and I know for some it's disappointing. I was like, I miss the animated skits. I miss when you're haha funny, and now you're just talking. And it's like, yeah, that's who I grew into. That's who I am.
You're literally watching somebody grow.
Yeah, basically. But folks,
And
some folks don't like that.
Yeah. Steven, you were gonna say something?
Yeah, what were
before
you
we
saying, Steven?
I was gonna say it sometimes feels like people deliberately misinterpret you.
What do you
Oh,
mean?
sure.
Just on any fucking thing. Like if you preface the thing that you're about to say, they'll be like, well, here's something that contradicts it. Like, I already prefaced it with that. What the fuck is wrong with you?
It's
like it feels like people deliberately misinterpret what you're saying.
And it's like the other thing is like depending on how what your creation style is from the YouTube side of that. Like I know one of Did You Know Gaming's Shane from Did You Know Gaming said, you know, like the video part of the video is important. Like if we put a text addendum on screen or a clarification because the voiceover is already recorded and there's a little text blurb saying, oh, actually it's more like this. That's part of the video. You can't just listen to it like a podcast and then get mad that you missed crucial info.
But people will do it, no doubt.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well. All right.
Next
join
week I have a
into that.
Twitch stream.
Yeah, we're in the
with a
final
YouTuber.
part of the game. We just got the Emperor Ing, and then we got the final Dark Samus battle, and then we're good to go.
So again,
Yay.
final call. We're getting close to the end. So if you wanna donate either towards the Switch raffle, the Amiibo raffle, if you want to help us get to 27,000 so we can show you that third act clip of Derrick's movie pitch, like again, now's your chance.
Or if you just want to donate to make it harder for us to top in the future, that's all.
Future-proof this stuff.
Yeah, future-proof our suffering. You know, play the long con.
What do you want? Another Sunshine with 240 stars?
I mean, there is a lot of Sunshine now. We can do it as Luigi.
Hey man, if they ever fucking if that Mario remaster thing is a thing, what the fuck am I doing? If that Mario remaster thing for like the 35th anniversary ends up being legit, and there's like an HD remaster of Sunshine, I'll play that for a charity marathon. I'll 100% it again.
You're a stronger man than I.
But no, it's not really strong when you're just numb. You know.
You were numb.
You can try mash B if that helps get you up there.
Yeah, that's what I usually do for these walls. Oh, damn it.
I think you need some Arby's, John.
In one go? Yeah, why not? I did it in one go in for the
Johnny,
Nintendo
use a screw
phone.
attack.
The Nintendo phone of yesteryear.
I also have a better mic now, because holy shit, listening back to that playthrough, I was still using that damn cheap USB headset.
I think that was the era you were still using USB.
Yeah. Oh, the smoke. Hey, fuck you. I understand that. That's old school, John. I remember when you had that smoke detector as a co-commentator.
Well, now we've brought him back. He's a
John,
cameo now.
Please bring the smoke detector back.
No.
God,
I miss him.
Pump it.
John, have you checked your smoke detector
What the
lately?
fuck? Why am I having such trouble with this damn screw tack wall?
God, now I'm kind of scared because I haven't checked my smoke detector in like a month.
Can you hear it beep? Because if you hear it beeping, that means you need to change the battery.
I'm not doing the test right now. It's
Well, I mean, if you're not hearing it beeping, it means it's working just fine. Beeping means the battery's low.
Man,
Yeah,
I didn't
but I
realize
put a battery in it.
Boss already, John.
Oh my god! Like, yeah, the real final boss is this fucking wall. What the fuck?
There we go. Oh, we had it.
No, like it didn't. It just stopped. What the hell is happening?
Have we tried holding the button as we hit the wall, maybe?
Yeah, that's what Spamus is saying, is that that they think you have to hold the jump button until you hit the wall.
No, because
Explain what
that
the
just
fuck's going on here.
just stopped there. It just stopped.
Oh, would you look at that? My fridge is running.
Oh crap! BRB guys, my goldfish just dropped.
Why is it stopping? Like literally, I've literally jumped on every other wall jump wall just fine, and now it's suddenly giving me shit.
Maybe this is the soft lock.
Push comes to shove, we can just use a moon jump code.
I used to do that on Prime 1 all the time. It makes the phase on mind really hilarious.
There you go.
You just like float up like.
Jesus Christ! Why was it the final boss of the game?
At least it's not trying to get Ice Beam before Flagra and Prime 1, because, oh, that is a pain. Because you've got to go out of bounds and do very specific jumps, and if you screw up once, reset the game.
Yeah.
It's the red orb from Castlevania.
Excuse me, Mr. Scary Red Orb thing, Avon calling.
Just, you know what? Why doesn't Samus just use the grapple beam and just like mine all the way? So is there like a really
abomination?
Oh yeah. Is there like a super easy way of killing the boss?
If you mean the screw attack exploit.
Yeah, you can screw attack as can, yeah.
Yeah, but that's only in the final phase, unfortunately.
Oh, okay.
There is actually a reason for why that is a thing, because early on in the development of the boss, you would have had to stun its kneecaps that had eyes in them. And when they removed that phase of the fight, they didn't remove the hitboxes, they just sort of moved them out the way towards round on the tip of the feet, I think. And they forgot to change the flag to say, oh, you're not vulnerable to screw attack. So, because of the way that screw attack does damage over time, if you make contact just long enough, you can pretty much one-hit kill it.
Oh.
You can, during the cutscene when Emperor Ing comes out all mutated and shit, if you pay attention to the kneecaps, you can see it's like blank and hollow, like something's supposed to be there, and that's where the eyes would have been. If you've unlocked the concept art gallery, it does show you what it would have looked like.
Alright, Johnny, you ready to play multiplayer? Halo,
No.
Or Half-Life Super?
Kiss my ass.
Metroid Prime.
I mean, we could just play Gary's Bard and use Metroid Prime 2 models.
Will it still work?
Probably we could find someone to rig it up to a basic animation skeleton, yeah?
Okay, maybe animation too much.
And I'm just getting into 2D animation.
Oh, what are you using?
GIMP and OpenToons.
Paper, pencils.
Paper.
The works. I mean, my setup for
expense
both
was
stuff right
spared.
now is a keyboard, a mouse, and a Sega Mega Drive 2 box.
Whoa, let's not get fancy here. Fucking show off.
Welcome to Cribs, guys.
This is my 35-year-old Mega Drive. It's the only thing I have left that has any meaning.
Jesus Christ.
Well, that got depressing.
That one took a second to hit, but holy shit.
I don't get it, but okay.
Just smile and nod, Links. Just smile and nod.
I'll close my eyes.
Undying Rain says it's the only thing my wife didn't take in the divorce.
All I have is a cardboard box in my computer.
It reminds me of the Futurama quote. It's like, all right, well, you now are divorced. Well, time to divide up the fine china. Sure, break my heart a second time.
God, Futurama is a treasure.
Oh, it's the one thing I can consistently quote just because I've watched it so many times.
Yeah, it's like that and Scrubs for me. Oh, well, and American Dad, to be fair, because I've quoted American Dad too many times during this marathon. I haven't even watched that show in years.
Yeah, same here. I haven't watched that in a long time.
I still think one of my favorite bits in that show is just Roger gets locked out of the house. He gets in, and then they're like, "How did you get back in?" And he just goes, "Well, when Haley wasn't looking, I replaced her keys with chocolate pudding." And then Haley reaches into her pocket and pulls out liquid pudding, and just goes, "What the hell?" It's the dumbest fucking joke. It's so dumb, but I just every time.
Have you guys seen? I retweeted it a while back, but that new show from the guys who made Regular Show on HBO Max.
I want to watch
so.
I think it's called Close Enough or something like that. But
Yeah, I think I did.
there was a clip I saw of this guy talking about how he made this bet with clowns.
Oh,
And it's like, I bet you can't make a giraffe. And he's like, all you see is him pull down his pants and have a shadow. He's like,
And he made a
sweet
giraffe.
as a balloon. And it's like, ha, that's a dog. Wait for it, and it extends its neck.
Oh God.
And I'll be seeing that in the My Nightmare Fuels tonight.
That's good.
How does the blood keep go? You know,
I'm
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I'm blanking on the spots. Like I'm just like listening to the conversation.
You want to redo it?
Yeah, I might have to do the read of this.
All right, go into the plasma.
Yeah. Because I've lost way too much
Or
health on this phase.
phase on.
Couldn't I
Time
just...
for bath.
No, I gotta say the power bomb for the spider ball phase.
This is relaxing.
Blue Sesame.
You know what? Nothing bad can happen in this, right?
There was a point someone brought up a couple minutes ago that would be good fodder for conversation, as we're getting you back to the boss. How do you guys feel about like bits or jokes continually being referenced years after?
In what context are you just talking about? In
Like
general, or?
so, like I saw someone do the haha, it's Storm Eagle.
Oh, you mean for like just like in like
Channel.
videos and all this sort of thing? Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's a sunshine thing. You just become numb to it.
Yeah, because like for me, it's like I did a couple Shrek videos once a year for a couple years, and I haven't done them now, and it's still a bit where everyone's like, "You're gonna do Shrek, right?" And I'm like, "Please, God, stop!" Like, I don't like Shrek at all. Like, I like Shrek 1. Shrek 2 is a pretty good movie. I don't care about the rest.
I don't mind. I don't mind when it's referenced every once in a while. It's just I don't like it when it's referred to as, "Hey Johnny, remember this or remember that or remember that."
Okay.
It's like, oh,
Yeah.
like don't worry, I remember. I'm the one that wrote that thing, you know. But it's like the one pet peeve of mine. And this is no offense towards anybody that does this. I hate when everyone thinks they're the first that they did of referencing something. It's like, oh, it's like I'm gonna say the screw attack thing, or Storm Eagle, I bet you I'm the only one in the universe at this specific time that has made this reference once. John's gonna love it. You're not.
Yeah.
You are far from the first. You will also be far from the last person to do that. Like that's the only. That's a pet peeve of mine personally. It's like you are not the only. You are not original in the slightest. I mean, if you enjoyed that line, if you enjoyed the writing of that specific thing, whatever you're referencing, then hey, I mean that's great. You know, but I've heard it a million times.
Yeah.
It's one of those awkward scales where you're like, I'm flattered it entertained you enough for you to remember that, but also, that's my life. I know. I remember. I was there. Thank you, but no more.
Yeah. I think some of it is also.
Say the thing.
I think some of it is also like when it comes from the other side of a screen, it's also a very different thing than in person. So that also has an impact on like, please stop telling me about Shrek. I know. Trust me, I know. In my case at least. So it's like if it was in person, I can at least be like, I did that once, cool. But it's over a screen. It irks me a little bit more, and it's not fair, but it does.
Then I go say the thing.
I'm trying to think of like what FTCR's equivalent is, because I'm sure we have some.
Chicken.
Stoppage, yeah.
Chicken was the first one.
Sonic 06 plane.
Sonic 06 plane, yeah.
Sonic 06 plane still makes me laugh at least. Fucking fun.
What is the Sonic 06 plane? You know.
It's hard to fully convey without just.
It's something that's best seen rather than described, honestly.
I haven't gotten to the point that Johnny's gotten to. Like when people reference it, I'm like, yeah, I'm glad you enjoy that. I don't find it funny anymore, but you find it funny, and that's great.
Yeah. Now give me $12 so I can
Yeah, for wasting my time. I only take cash.
Someone said one in chat, and I agree with that. Probably on your behalf, Steven.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, smoothies.
I was trying not to say it, but
don't.
That's why I was trying and keep it vague.
It's fine. I'll do it.
Why?
Daddy, please, not the belt.
See, King of the Hill memes are still funny. We were just cracking up about fucking Hank Hill like 4 hours ago.
Well, we were making up new stuff too.
Well, yeah. It's not just propane.
It's peanut butter.
It's new. It's original.
If there's one thing you could say about it, if there's one thing you could say about that, it's original. That's for sure.
But have you ever put your dick in peanut butter? I have.
No.
Okay, I was expecting a completely different thing there, but I'll take it.
Linky, do you need to go to sleepy? Okay.
I could definitely feel myself getting tired. I might have to head out soon. Johnny to beat this thing.
That's cool.
Johnny beat the thing.
I remember when you tried to hang out for as long as you could for like Sunshine, you went to sleep and woke up and I was still playing the game.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the hell? That happened. Stop,
Was.
And I'm feeling nice and refreshed, and you're just dead.
Yeah, I'm just absolutely fucking floored.
Did I hear correctly that we're on our way to the final boss?
Well, this is the final boss.
This is the final boss,
yeah.
And boy, is it a long one.
I've never actually beaten Metroid Prime 2. I got to this final boss, and I just ran it. I had not enough health, not enough anything. I beat Emperor Ing, but I got this Dark Samus. It's like, nope, can't do it.
Let me guess, you couldn't figure out how to actually attack her.
Probably that if I didn't remember anything.
Dude. I think
It's been years, maybe a decade.
It does catch people off guard because they don't realise that once Dark Samus goes into the you can't hit me phase, it's a separate phase entirely. And then you have to read the scan log to be like, oh, you'll have to take the phase on it and shoot it back at her. It's just, this has not been anywhere else in the game, so why is it here now of all times?
Makes sense.
Gotta love the final boss. Throw some new shit at you. Strategy.
Make other bosses such things. Get off.
Hey, you're not allowed up here.
Look, I'm trying to watch Madlock in here. Can you not?
Matlock. How old is this fucker?
I'm trying to watch I Love Lucy, guys. Stop it.
I think Prime 3 explains it's roughly 50 years old, so Madlock would be time appropriate.
Probably not that old for a galactic being.
The only thing I don't like about this phase is that the hitbox of the tentacles load before the actual tentacle does.
Yeah.
Because it's technically there.
Fog also gets ups and downs at different intervals.
Is there more gas?
Yeah, as it goes up and down periodically through this phase for some reason it's not explained.
Ah, okay. God, this boss is annoying.
We're not at the most annoying phase. That's about to come up.
Oh, good. I was worried.
Derrick. Oh, good.
Oh,
good.
That's fantastic.
The voice of absolute despair.
It's pretty much how I talk when I'm driving. Something horrible happens. I'm like, oh great.
Ah, great. I gotta make it.
Oh no, something bad happens. Like, oh, that's fun.
Ah, great. Now we got to swap details.
I'm very glad that I have not got lucky tickets or gotten a serious break for my last run I did. Remember, kids, don't be driving like 80 miles per hour on a 20 car.
What? Why did you do that?
Because my stupid person who I was driving with thought it would be a very good idea. She hit the truck, and then we basically slammed into a tree, and then the car got totaled, and I had to pee really badly.
Wait, were you driving or was they driving?
They're driving. I was a kid, so to kind of explain, we were running late for school that morning, and me and my older brother, we basically had to literally hitch a ride with our neighbor. And my neighbor, she is a reckless driver. Clearly. Yeah, and she was like, oh no, I'm running late too, so we're gonna go down this narrow road in the back road to school, and we're gonna go like 80 miles per hour because we're running late. And I'm like, I don't care if we're because that's my mentality of life. Is like, if I'm already late, I'm taking my sweet ass time to get where I am.
I have a question for you. Is she from Florida?
No.
Because Florida drivers are the single worst drivers I've ever met in my life. They're pretty bad. What's worse than a Florida driver is a Florida Gators fan.
God.
Those are some of the worst drivers, but what's worse than a Florida Gators fan is someone who has a Disney annual pass sticker.
Oh. No.
They are the worst drivers, but what's worse than them is anyone who owns a BMW. I swear to fucking God. People who own BMWs need to get off the road.
Slowly hides my BMW.
So yeah, changed its color. If it changes color, you got to do the whole beam of opposite polarity type thing.
Yeah. Playing Ikaruga.
I just got myself a new car, and I'm very happy with my V-mode.
I wish I could drive, but I can't.
I'll drive you. Go to a park, pub.
There's one thing I respect about New Jersey. It's that every driver in New Jersey implicitly agrees that they will always go 75 plus at all times, regardless of road.
Is it like a contractual thing you have to do before you get your license in New Jersey?
I was born in Jersey. I really don't know. I had to drive over for a family thing last year, and I just remember I was on the road, and I'm like, man, this is like a 45, and everyone is just driving 75. I kind of fuck with this because everyone's just like, they're all respecting the traffic rules. They're all going normal speeds. The roads are actually nice and well kept, unlike Pennsylvania's.
Pennsylvania always has construction.
Yeah, it's bad.
It'd be better to use the Annihilator beam if it's weak to the Dark beam. Probably just so it's easier to shoot at. Well, somewhat locks on, but... Oh, there you go.
Someone said I think blinkers are an extra in BMWs.
Oh, is that what they call them? I always thought they were fuck me lights.
I thought they're light
I'm
orbs.
sending the wrong signals to people then.
Puns.
That's why the cops keep pulling you over.
Woo! Backing away from that one.
Is Emberine using the power of the sun?
I think it's supposed to be rips open portals to light Aether and just, pulls concentrated light from it. Or it's from the giant energy ball it sort of munched on about 10 minutes ago.
Nom.
So Cloud Lightning AV. I don't know if this is a reference to something, but I need to point out what they said. Do BMWs come with wiper juice self-installed? Wiper juice.
I was chewing on that one in my head a little bit. I was like, okay, wiper juice. That sounds like something I'd say it.
Oh god.
Going to smash the button.
It's a just
Yay!
wiper juice.
Cool, one more to go.
Yep. Thankfully not as painful as this one, or as long.
Alright, now put that light in your body and let's shine our way out of here.
Put that light back where it
Shine,
came
get.
from, so help me.
So with
You know
this
what?
last boss left, we are currently at $26,317. So again, if you wanna bump that up any more, if you want to enter that Switch raffle at the last minute, excuse me, or if you want to enter the Amiibo raffle at the last minute, you still have at least a couple minutes left.
So when Samus gets a big old giant orb, does she say shine get in her?
No.
That'd be a fun edit to do.
Dun, 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 dun.
It
Shine get.
doesn't have like a voice at the end because Samus never speaks in these games.
No, it just cuts to Metroid Prime 3, which is just fall.
That's what I did to the school bully. I just sucked him into my gun.
Yeah, I think they got
They never
kicked
did
out.
find him afterwards.
Why'd you morph ball? Okay.
I thought it was a bomb slot for a second.
I mean, it's
Those kind of
understandable.
look like one.
Also, you gotta love that the final area of the game is literally one of the first areas of the game, just flipped upside down. We need to make a unique boss arena for our big climactic thing. Do we have space on the disk? We have like 2 megabytes left over. Ah, shit, just take my flip upside down, dusted. Okay, that's it. Nando's.
Yeah, this is a remake of the escape theme from Metroid 1.
And it is a good remix. It
Yeah.
slaps.
You slaps.
My dad slaps.
Jesus Christ.
There's two?
There's a lot to unpack there.
These fucking Echo Fighters, man, they all have the same moves.
You see, this is my Dark Zero Suit Samus right here.
Oh, hell yeah.
Like all these fucking cowards
sexy,
drawing
man.
just like a inverted version of Zero Suit Samus. No, this is the true Dark Zero Suit Samus. Oh yeah, baby.
Do you like what I've done? I had a makeover.
No.
Yo, I thought
Open
you
your
had
third eye.
I took the whole mind's eye thing quite literally.
We should get a Chaos Zero theme playing.
Which one?
Hey, you big radioactive drip, where are you going?
Oh, does Dark Samus have a dad?
Yeah, Dark Dad.
Yeah, we technically kill it in Prime 3. But then that would also mean we're also its mother on a technicality note. And boy, is that paperwork going to be awkward to sort out.
Let's just say it's not gonna fight.
Did Linky cut out for anyone else to see what's about to say?
Yeah.
Hey, we got a $15 donation from Silver Dude. Says, oh, why not? Here's one very final donation from me as a congratulations to everyone involved with the event. One of those cool comms and donators. Please put this towards the Amiibo raffle.
Rifle.
All right, here's your rifle, kid.
That's the new Splatoon DLC gun.
Go shoot your eye out, kid.
Silver dude.
Oh, I hate this part of the fight.
I put it in.
Oh, here we go.
Damn it.
This part of the fight sucks because it is so fucking finicky.
Yeah, and if you're just like slight inch out of the hitbox, that's it. You drop all your phase on, you gotta
Yeah.
do it all again. And ugh.
Anyway, so about the amiibo rifle.
Well, we're sorry, kid, but you know, Rosalina just gotta shoot your eye out.
Get away the phazon.
So you're supposed to just suck in the phazon and shoot it back? Or?
Yeah, you're supposed to let the phazon droplets hit your cannon.
Which would be better to fire out of an amiibo rifle? Like a small, like spherical Kirby, or like a really sharp one?
Sharp one.
Because then they're gonna be less aerodynamic though, so you're gonna get less speed going in. They'll hurt a little more, but will they do as much damage?
It depends. Is it hollow or solid?
No, you said raffle, not rifle. I said rifle. I'm tired.
I mean, hopefully you have the amiibo rifle like at least mid-range, you know. If we really want to get into this.
I mean, it's a rifle, so it's got to have at least a little bit of range to it. It can't be like it's not an amiibo pistol. It's not close range. Amiibo CQC.
It's no wingman. I got you.
You basically just get a paper and say, alright, let's CQC this one.
Just pull it out. I'll harm you.
Does it give you like a hint to do this?
If you check the scan log, yeah. Because there's technically 2 scan logs here. Dark Samus 3 is the start of the fight. This is now 4.
I don't think I ever would have figured that out.
I didn't for the longest time. First time playing this, I was wondering what the hell do I have to do.
Yeah, I don't know if I would have scanned her a second time in this phase.
The game does kind of teach you about that during the Grapple Guardian fight. But that's like maybe the only instance.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, within damage.
She's almost gone.
She's like 2 shots tops.
Not a charge shot.
The thing is, I hit her with the super missile as soon as she lands, and that puts her back into the charge shot.
Not the charge shot.
Do you have to finish escaping after this, or is it?
No, that's
once the battle's over, that's it. It's time.
Okay.
Speaking of,
and we're done.
Good job. Good job.
Congrats.
Yay.
Oh, thank God.
Yay, we did it. We killed Metroid Prime 2 Echoes.
Again. Honey, if you come back a third time, we're having words.
Maybe I missed it, but I didn't see a single Metroid.
There were a few dark Metroids in the.
Yeah, and if you backtrack to the Space Pirate base, you can find the originals.
Yeah.
And technically, Dark Samus is the Metroid Prime, right?
Yes.
Yep.
She is.
It's Metroid Prime after she stole Samus's phason suit at the end of the first game.
Your boob. Fuck you.
What?
Oh wait, she's got.
Before
Dark Samus has 5 eyes.
I will grope you
Oh,
before I disappear.
Okay, wait. Okay, I thought she did touch her.
No. She gets close, but she doesn't get it.
Okay.
I think remember Snack said my donation may have come in too late. I see the money, I don't see the comment yet. So
Yeah, give it a minute.
Yeah, give us some time.
Let's give it a sec.
Also,
Just wait a minute.
you know what? Screw it. When we get, there's nothing important during the credits, right, Johnny?
No.
Well, I don't want to do anything.
I've stayed
until
up this long.
Yeah.
Benevolent Derrick.
Do we want to play it here and then we'll just leave it for Twitch chat?
Yeah, I think that's fair.
And we'll just cut it at the
You
bottom.
guys stuck it in.
Yeah, let's wait until Samus leaves the ship so that we can give her a proper send-off.
Yeah,
I think that
because
makes
she
sense.
gives the finger to the birds, and I love that scene.
Just for Twitch chat.
That's very nice of you, Derrick.
Yeah. Hey, we beat the we
Wait,
reached our goal.
did Samus just did a Mario pose?
Well, it's more like a
totally
triumph
Mario
of
pose.
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
And
just for sticking here for that long, for the fact that you guys broke your own personal record. Yeah, I think that's worth it.
Which is insane.
If you actually try to go through that portal during normal gameplay, it doesn't work. It's just an object.
Oh, just a graphical object? Yeah.
Yep.
Oh my god, there's more Mothmen.
Look at the light.
Is the planet fixed yet? Don't wake me up for nothing.
Just walk in after delivering this. Who are you people?
Why is she back to orange?
Because we had to generously donate the light suit back to him.
Because nobody likes the light suit.
Hey, how's it going?
Plus, the regular suit probably doesn't show dirt as much.
That's why I don't wear white pants or white shirts.
Your check's in the mail.
Should just spill spaghetti sauce on her white suit. God damn it! I gotta wash it again.
All right, time for Samus. Give him the bird. I love the edit where someone just like remove like the other fingers and she's like giving the bird as she walks away, be like, all right, fuck Aether, fuck you all.
I think that edit was like an old something awful meme from like years ago. We're talking like late mid 2000s.
Yeah.
We do have her leave a planet without blowing it up.
We do have 2 more
No,
donations.
no. We blew up Dark Aether.
Okay.
We technically fulfilled the planet blowing quota.
Yeah.
I'm guessing these will be our last 2 for the event. We have 2 more donations. One from Liam P. Conniff. All right, for realsies this time. This is my final donation. I would hope so. And I can't lie with this one because the event is ending. Put this towards the Switch raffle because Daddy needs a new game console. Thank you very much. And we have $25 as well from Warbot, who says, might as well, here we go. While I'm here, Johnny, what are your top 3 Ace Attorney games?
Trials and Tribulation, Justice for All, and Ace Attorney, the first game.
That's fair.
I'll put Trials and Tribulation above Justice for All, but the first 3 are my top 3.
So, unless anything changes, our most likely final total for Subpar Smash Brothers, a whopping $26,382.
That's
Thank you.
That's crazy.
Thank you everyone who's donated.
Yeah, I haven't fully processed that.
Now get
honestly.
out.
Yeah, because again, and we have to say this every single time because we still can't process it efficiently. We set the goal to 10K because we thought for sure donations were going to be slow because of COVID-19 and unemployment rates being what they are, especially here in the United States. And to see, first of all, like, we broke our 10K goal like just 2-3 days in.
Yep. 3 days.
And then we started just setting higher goals. We met our 15,000 incentive to unlock subspace, and afterwards, what else do we do? And you guys just kept coming and just bringing more of those donations. And it was like, all right, this has to stop at some point.
Mike's asking if we can get one last nut.
Oh yeah, sure. I'll give you a small nut first, and I'll give you a big
nut.
That last one wasn't intentional.
Wait, was that the animal noise from Sonic Adventure?
No, that was just Eric Andre show.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Remember, kids, bird up.
Bird up.
Question. When do we want to do the 2 big event raffles? After the credits, during the credits, now?
We can do it during the credits
later?
now. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, because these
I would
credits.
do the raffle first, or you want to do the clip first?
I would say roll them now, and then we'll sign off, and then do the clip as the very, very end, because it'll be easier to cut out.
Yes.
That's a good point.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
And that gives me time to download the clips.
Go ahead and keep bantering. I gotta set it all up.
I see.
So peanut butter, right?
Yeah.
What's your favorite outfit to put on Kazooie?
Yo, remember
dragon.
P-Jet?
I like the
Bowser?
maternity clothes.
I like the bikini.
Dude, I wanted a bikini.
Cloud Lightning said there's new donations.
Oh, there's more that coming in? Okay, so then I lied. That's not our final total. They didn't pop up for me yet, though.
I think it went up to 387.
Okay.
That's why I have it on my refresh. I'm not quite sure. I'm not sure if it's enough for a
There'll be another 5 in there somewhere.
Yeah, I don't think it's enough for a raffle.
Hey, Sabrina.
Hey, Sabrina, you're just in time. Even though we didn't reach it, we've been up so late. I'm gonna just do it anyway. Not for other people. This is just Twitch exclusive.
Yeah.
Yeah, for all the troopers that have been.
You guys have been here for the longest. You guys deserve an award.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Oh, if there are lyrics to the song, I don't know what they are. Like I remember, like folks talking about like it's something same like Samus or like join us Samus or some other shit.
I mean, people hear Samus, some people hear Darkness. I like just to say generic Latin chatting.mp3.
Yeah. Ooh, MP3, they were especially cheap.
Sabrina, I would hop into the call, but Elliot is snoring.
Fuck it, do it anyway.
Do it anyway. Fuck it. We're at the end.
Do it.
Also, why is the mic close to him? Like in the first place.
We'll just mute the mic when it's. We'll just mute your mic when we're going to do the clip.
Johnny, you're at 58% done.
Yeah, I remember for my review I was at 84%. But I was also at like 14 hours because I was just wandering around a whole bunch.
Hard mode run, let's go.
No.
Oh no.
God.
For a run of a game you've not done in a very long time, it's pretty good, all things considered.
Yeah, but I wouldn't have gone through that fast part if it weren't for you guys. So, I mean, I appreciate the compliment, but yeah. It's very obvious I don't play this game a whole bunch because I don't like it as much as Prime 1 or 3.
Raffle time, let's go.
That said,
Well-
whenever I get to the Brainscratch run of this, some point or another, like it will be 100%, but that is after I actually practice. I'll play that game so good you think I play it all the time.
Oh, give me a bottle of whiskey, I'll do it for you in an evening.
No. I'll give you the whiskey anyway, but no.
Just ghost write this let's play.
Yeah.
Looks like our donation was $5 from Baby Nut. What was up with the peanut butter talk today? Are people really desperate for my fluids?
No,
Creepers. I won't whore myself out. Also, this is my reaction to when people say final donation. Deuces. I'm off to get my shell gushed open. See ya. And there was a link.
Bye, baby nut. We hardly knew you.
Yeah, thank God.
I think that was Malictory. So the system that Stefan has us doing raffles on, apparently it has a number of entrance limit, or else you have to purchase the service.
What?
So we broke it.
You guys are too good.
Yeah, we have too many entries to use the service for free, so I'm going to have to find something else. Or do it tomorrow.
We could always do like a quick stream tomorrow and just go over it and then.
Yeah. By the way, Johnny, there's the GIF file. Link in general chat.
Okay, the only other thing I was gonna say is putting them in clumps and then have those winners being in that last clump. I don't know.
There's that old GIF.
Yeah.
Thank you, Links.
Yeah, I've known it for a while.
Johnny, just play that GIF on camera.
No, I don't want to.
Sabrina's asking how much is the upgrade.
Oh, too fucking much.
If it's one of the giveaway bots that I've seen used before, it's not worth it to throw that much in there.
I mean, we could just use it once and then, if worse comes to shove, just charge back.
What?
Just end this charity stream by charging back.
Why don't you just put all the names in a randomizer and just pick?
Yeah, I've never used a randomizer, so I'm trying to find one.
Wait a minute. On the page, do they have numbers?
Because do you when you guys so the question is like for tickets, did you guys put the names in multiple times? Because if you put it in multiple lines for different tickets,
Yeah, we did.
Then a randomizer will work because that
skewers it.
Here, Steven, I'm sending one in the chat for you.
Wait a minute.
Yeah,
I
there
think
you
I
go.
know the easier way to do this. Let me put it up. It's in war tallies.
Because the way I do it basically is that if you got multiple tickets, I put your name in multiple times by the number of tickets you invested in, so a randomizer would pick it correctly.
Oh wait, no, I lied. That's wrong. That's not what we need. Sorry. It wasn't a picker. It was a list reorganizer. Didn't have the pick option.
Yeah, Sabrina's just like, tell my kids signed my credit card up for the site. Really wanted to pick a random name at 3 a.m.
Alright, this one should work. I don't see that there's a limit.
It's just pouring images everywhere, but it'll work.
Alright. I posted it in chat for you, Steven. That one should work.
Enter all item. Okay. Yeah, easy.
Okay.
We use this one. The suspense is killing me.
I'm just sorry. Well, I'm double checking because I want to make sure everybody gets in.
Yeah.
Oh boy, 3 a.m.
Yeah, everyone is here.
I work in 4 hours. We in here.
Dude, fucking same. Do you have the that fucking Toad minigame music? Johnny?
I do actually.
The instruction manual from Mario Party 2.
No. Like for Mario 3, basically. Yeah, give me a second. I do actually.
Let's get that on here.
Nice.
All right. So we are starting with because I selected this field of names first. We're starting with the Switch raffle. I guess it would have been better to start with the amiibos, but fuck it. I don't want to do more work. So I'm picking a random item or name.
Chance time.
Wait.
Yes.
To no surprise, Calico Plus has won the Switch raffle prize because he entered in way more money than a Switch is worth to win the Switch.
Oh my god! How much? Congrats, Calico.
Calico.
Congratulations.
Yay!
I'm too tired to applause.
I like all lowercase. Oh, cool.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I fucking love Calico so much.
He's a good boy.
All right, and now we're doing the amiibo raffle.
Remember, mid-range.
Oh!
All
Oh,
right.
Switch. Yeah.
It's going. It's spinning. And that is Daniel Rizotsko.
I mean, it better have fucking been.
Yeah,
if
he better
they're being
he
real,
better won one of them
because
with how much that he put in.
that dude went bonkers with donations this year.
Oh,
Yes,
wow.
he did.
Thank you!
Thank you.
So, to all of our raffle prize winners, I will be sending out emails. I was gonna say tomorrow, but I guess today, 'cause it's past 12. Yeah, so I'll be sending those out today. Look out for an email from thecharityroom@gmail.com. Check your spam because I am going to probably put the title, "Hey, you won." So please check your spam.
Just make the title "Hot Singles in Your Area, 4.3 kilometers away."
Right.
What's
All
a
right.
kilometer?
All right, is that everything?
I believe
yeah.
so. We ready to end this stream?
Yeah, let's
Metroid
do that.
time.
End
All
the
right.
stream.
Let me get the video file ready. And do you want to get set up in what exactly this is one more time? This is Act 3, right? This is a preview of Act 3.
This is Act 3, and this is Samus finally encountering Kraid.
All right. Remember, this is it.
I don't want to set up too much more because this is
Yeah. All right.
real meat of it.
But this is
so-
a thank you to you guys. This is a Twitch exclusive. We're not going to be putting this on Twitter.
Nope.
So enjoy.
Love you.
I love you too, baby.
It's not long before she uses the morph ball to squeeze through another gap and finds herself in the lair of Kraid. Sensing her presence, Kraid opens its eyes and roars. Samus immediately goes on the offense, shooting its immense body, but it seems to do nothing. There's little room to move as Kraid begins throwing its claws like sickles, quickly growing them back and tossing more, making up for its limited mobility. Samus is only barely able to dodge, and even the missiles she fires harmlessly bounce off its hide. Unsure of what to do, Samus hesitates just enough that it's able to grab her. Kraid begins to squeeze as Samus's visor flashes warnings of the increased pressure. In desperation, she shoots Kraid in the eyes, making it scream in pain but not release her. Seeing his open mouth, Samus unloads a volley of missiles inside of it. The explosions tear up Kraid's mouth as it finally begins to bleed. Kraid throws her against the wall in agony, but she's able to cling to it, now knowing what to do. When the massive creature looks for her again, she launches herself from the wall, firing a missile into its eyes. Kraid screeches in pain as it swipes the air blindly, but Samus is able to dodge it as she lands on his mouth and spreads it wide with her legs as power builds in her arm cannon. Springwind's death flashes in her memory as she unleashes the massive beam straight down its mouth. Kraid's eyes go wide, then becomes hazy as it collapses to the ground, dead. Samus removes her helmet, exhausted and amazed at what she's accomplished.
I could do this. I can do this.
Oh, yeah,
Short,
baby.
sweet, and a lot of fun.
I can do it. I can win. I can feel pretty good.
And with that said, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to sign off then and there.
Look forward to the full thing. Thank you guys so much.
Yeah, you guys have made this possible, and we can't thank you enough for that. That's it.
Yeah.
Look forward to Penanize Charity Marathon. You know, I'm kidding.
Go
More
fucking
details to come for
sleep.
that for later. But that's another point. Yeah, go get some sleep, guys. Especially you, Experiment.
Yeah.
Have a good night, everybody. Take care. Love you all.